play my song, promote it. It's on Spotify, Heavy as the Crowd. It's called Social Misfit. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we here.
Pat out.
I think they heard you.
Pat out.
Okay. The Myth of the Social Misfit on Spotify. Most Blind, MOSBLIND. Featuring Jay Ames, Lasia, Young Midas, D Red. Let's go.
Hit my line anytime you wanna see me, baby. I'm only one call away, but this ain't chingy, baby. Love that look in your eye, girl, every time we talk. She a blessing, so I worship the ground that she walk. Gotta let you know I love the time we spend together. Even if I ain't have a phone to text her, I just send a letter. Yeah, you the ish, boo. Swear I be by your side, girl, no matter who against you. You my heart, you my soul, you my whole world. My lover, my best friend, you my home girl. I'm thinking about you, that's why I make this song, girl. Niggas in your DMs, but you tell them find their own girl. You the ish all the time. Anytime you lonely, baby girl, just hit my line. I'm trying to steal your heart, so I'm down to do the time.
Yeah, it's Jay Ames.
Baby, give me just one call, and I'll be right there. You can hit my line, and I'll be right here. Baby, give me just one call, and I'll be right there. You can hit my line, and I'll be right here.
This gray hair on my face makes for good artwork.
They ask about the stain on my hoodie, tell them it's hard work. Hit my line and I'll be there like it was clockwork. In order to get light, you have to step out of the dark first. Know there's people out there doing a lot worse. Only way to fix it is to put God first. Check any hood, it gets live after dark. And people will try to kill you if you buy back the block. School to street smarts, Plymouth to crack rocks. Part of their agenda to keep you in that spot. Cold streets, blocks hot, mimicking Matlock. We properly package products and plugs to pass off. Distinguished features, light skin and prestigious.
I pledge allegiance to keep fighting these demons. Call me if you need me, but just give me a sec. I'm trying to do good in the hood, call that the Nipsey effect. Word.
And I'll be right there. You can hit my line, and I'll be right here. Baby, give me just one call, and I'll be right there. You can hit my line, and I'll be right here. Hit my line, hit my line, hit my line, yeah. You're so fine, I'm so fine, we both fine, yeah. Won't waste time, won't waste time, won't waste time, no. If you play, you gotta go. I'm not the devil, so don't push me to the level. On my bike, I learn to pedal. Stay awake as I throw pebbles. My gosh, you're very little. Little like a skittle. Little like home, and I know you won't forget them. A word. You see me rhyme like this. A word. Don't waste my time and shit. A word. Blowing up my line and shit. A word. I really hope a dollar fit. Check it, I'm not alone. I want you to belong to me. Hit my line. I promise you'll be fine. Come in my life. I wanna be your wife. Hit my line, B, and I promise I'll be nice. Right there.
Be right there. Mic's live. The mic is live. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you an introduction and everything. What you doing? Where you at? Who you with? You are now tuned in to the Heaviest Crowd podcast. I'm your host, D.L. Malone. Artist Most Blind. The brand's DelTha510. That's Cash App DelTha510. Let's go. You good? Your headphones is cool?
Everything good, bro.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but you'd be saving about half. You'd be saving about half fucking with me on that laptop side. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I said.
Y'all definitely gotta get one sooner than later.
Yep. Yeah, I've been given a foundation, a resource, and a platform to express my thoughts and opinions based upon my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this life here. I'm only dealing with geniuses. Shout out to my main man, number 5, for blessing me with the beat. We here. Came together. It's a community thing. We live. Got many things going on. This man got many things going on. As you can see on the screen, if you're looking at it, we got the card. Gonna talk about it. We here. Heavy as the crowd, y'all.
Tat out.
Yeah. We got all kinds of buttons, all kinds of glitches going on. I messed up in that intro. What we play for the intro? I forgot that quick. What was that intro?
That kills, man.
That kills, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Heavy as a crowd, y'all. Welcome, man. I'm with my main man. I've known for decades. Jenny. Decades. I've known this man for a long time. He has a business. We are here to promote. Praise the Lord. Pass the plate. The Cash App is in the description. Bless us, because it's going to go right back to the game to do good in the hood. We going to talk about moving, keeping it moving. And if you need something moved, we got you. Okay? Might be a discount involved, too, if you say Heavy as the crowd sent you.
Yes,
but we'll get to that. I'm here with my main man from a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It's without further ado, because we won't get straight into the business side, but I like to keep everything casual, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here building, trying to do good in the hood. And it is what it is. I'm with my main man. Give it up, y'all. Eugene Walker.
Hey, yo.
You even got the card on there on the screen. Hold on, let me close that out. That's supposed to be something different, but I don't know what happened. That's supposed to be my cashy, but everybody should know by now. You know what I'm saying? What the cashy is. Everybody should know now that they should be subscribed. But everybody should know now that they need to share. Hey, welcome to the show. Much respect to you. Thank you for coming through, my man.
Nothing but love, bro.
You were here to promote.
Appreciate you bringing me in, putting a spotlight on my little business. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
so,
we're gonna
definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, the builds are great. The builds are always great prior to the show. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to catch up. We ain't had time to sit down, but now we got time to sit down and talk for a second. Just for a second, bro. I'm up to 214 subscribers. And I want to thank all y'all 214 times. Shout out to my podcast pioneers prior to my arrival. Shout out to my loyalists and extremists. And shout out to my day ones in the last days. We're here now. We're steady building to 1,000, to 1,000. Once we get to that point, organically, this plant grows slow. We're going to do amazing things. And each one of you are a seed to the growth of this amazing plant. So I'm going to make sure that once I reach certain points that I give back even more to show y'all how appreciative I am. We're here with my main man, Eugene Walker hauling, you know what I'm saying, servicing the tri-state area. That was one of my questions that I had moving into this. But before, nope. Not even on the business side. Hold up, that whole R. Kelly stuff, because this is going. Hey, this may make you or break you, because you know what I'm saying. I agreed to it because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. You know what I'm saying. Now later on in the later shows, take it out, chop it out, whatever, because it get flagged, say can't play it. It's his money. What? We played R. Kelly because that was the shit, bro. The '90s.
Facts. That's my man. Anybody that know me, they know Kels is my dude.
Yeah, we get that. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly was heavy 90s, bro. Like Tupac was heavy 90s.
Yes.
Wu-Tang was heavy 90s.
Facts.
Biggie was heavy 90s.
Yes,
Busta Rhymes was heavy 90s.
No doubt.
Over here having a good time. It's a Friday night. Big Red's playing. Do you know who they playing?
No, I don't.
No, but it's a away game, but they got it going on. I'm sure they're going to win. Last week I could have told you a little something about it, but the game's over. Now we're here. Walker Hauling. You know the word I like to say, humble beginnings, man. Tell them where you came from. Tell them about yourself. Tell them who you are, where you from, what you doing, where you at, who you with. And I'll interject when I feel like I need to with these questions.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Listen, I'm right here in Steubenville. Like the cars say, servicing the Tri-State Valley, the Tri-State area, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio. It doesn't matter. We go Cincinnati, Columbus. You call, we're hauling. You know what I mean? And my whole objective is to give a good product and just.
Where'd all this come from? Like, where'd you come from to get to this point? Like, when you were young, when I first met you in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, you was throwing stuff with your left hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, like, where did we go from there to here now? And you got this moving business, this hauling business.
You know what's crazy?
Where did that come? Like,
it started out. It didn't even start as a moving business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it started out from the store to your door. You know what I mean? Because everybody, they go buy something.
Yeah.
With Black Friday coming up, everybody go to Walmart and buy these big TVs.
Yeah.
But you can't fit them in your car to get them home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Washer, dryer. Tax time coming. Everybody spending big money. You know what I mean? So
they trying to stuff it in their car.
yeah, can't do it. So that's that's where I fall in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. That's what I started for, from the store to your door.
Okay.
But it just turned into a moving company.
Yeah.
So that's the wave I'm riding, man. You know what I mean? So whatever works. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatever works.
Yeah, man. I see you with an Atlanta hat on. Where are you from originally?
Originally from West Virginia, but my family moved to Ohio when I was young. I was just a little jit, probably 3-4 years old,
Yeah.
But Steubenville was my heart. That's my home.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, your mom knows my mom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You knew my pops.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slick.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
We go way back, and we come to this point where we're trying to do better, we're trying to do good, and we're trying to give back. How do you feel like your business is giving back to the community?
Listen, so
I'm not asking you to give out turkeys now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put you on those spots to like, man. You know what I'm saying?
At some point in time, that'll come. You know what I mean? But what I'm doing now, as a little small gesture of giving back, is we got the urban thrift store down here.
Okay.
Right? So anything that I haul out of there, man, stuff the truck. It's a discount. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, stuff the truck. Anything you buy in there and you need hauled, as far as furniture, armoires, or recliners, or whatever it is. It don't matter what it is. If I gotta make 2-3 trips, they're getting a discount. That's the urban thrift store right here on what is that? North. That still be North 7th Street, right?
Yeah.
So that's my little.
Okay.
My
that was good.
Back,
good stuff, man. Yeah. How long have you been in business for?
So, officially been in business since September, as far as the LLC. But I've been appreciate that. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah, so September we officially made it a business, you know what I mean? But it's always been a side hustle, you know. Yeah.
Side hustle meaning like a passive income.
Basically,
Now,
right.
nowadays we all gotta have like 2 incomes. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
they broke up the 2 income home.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, and you're a family man, you're a father of 2 daughters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like what is one of the things that is hard to adjust to in this present world, knowing that you're still cool, you're still hip with it, you're still slick, you still got your thoughts about you, like you still know what the game is. Like how is that maneuvering in this world like that this now? What was different than what it was when we was running the block playing Hill Deal?
What's different about it now is hold myself accountable for being who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A good father, a good provider. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's different. You know, when you're young, you just run wild and,
Yeah.
you know, consequences are consequences. You face them when they come. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But now, you know, you got to think a little bit. You know, because it just ain't you. You know, you got a lady or a wife or
Yeah.
you know kids. You know,
Yeah.
You know, if your mind is right and your heart is in the right place, you know what I mean? That's how you should be thinking.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man.
Family, that's the most.
Family.
That's it for me. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's why I do it.
Family is important,
Yes,
my
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you won't move?
There's nothing I won't move, man.
Ooh.
You feel me?
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, if I ain't got the equipment to do it, I'll find it. You
Yeah.
feel me?
What's
Yes,
the biggest
sir.
thing you've moved so far?
The biggest thing I moved so far? I tell you what. Sunday, I got an appointment to move a tiny home. You know, tiny homes is a new thing. Yeah. Sunday. So, yeah, Sunday, I'm on.
Now, are you talking about one of them sheds that you go out there and you buy, and it's like a shed, but it's a really big shed? You be like, man, I could live in this in a cabin if
Yes,
I had
sir.
to,
Yes, sir.
off the grid type
Yes, sir.
shit.
Yeah.
So how would you go about moving something like that?
It's on wheels. It's
on
got
wheels.
a trailer, yeah, to hitch. So
Okay.
we're gonna get it done Sunday.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any type of certifications or classifications you like to give the folks to make them feel more comfortable about what you're doing?
Well, I'm a professional driver anyhow. Well, I'm an equipment operator by trade anyhow, but I've been a Class A CDL driver since 2001. So that's well over 20. You know what I mean? Driving experience.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
What was your first choice in life?
As far as profession,
Yeah, even whether it was smart or not.
first choice in life,
Yeah. My first choice of what I wanted to be in life.
what I wanted to be.
Yeah, first thing. First thing.
That's a good question, man. You know what? I don't know.
You know-
I think I'm doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just giving back. It was giving back and providing a service for people that was really needed,
Right.
not an unnecessary service.
Facts.
Man, do you offer in-person estimates?
That's you know what? That's how I run my business. I prefer to do in-person estimates because first of all, it helps. It saves you and me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
what I do is I set an appointment.
Yeah.
It's no cost to the customer.
Okay.
And we'll do a walkthrough, and I'll assess how much needs to be moved, assess the situation, and give you a fair price from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, a real key question, because you're going to get a lot of people to choose or defer to you guys based upon this question right here. And it is, do you assemble or disassemble?
See,
Do you assemble Johnny 5? Johnny 5 alive.
so
Don't disassemble Johnny 5.
right.
You feel me? You feel
So,
me?
no
Think
doubt.
of that.
So this is the thing. I do not like to disassemble and reassemble. And when I come into your home, I like it to be packed, boxed up already, ready to go. You know what I mean? Because when we get there, you know, it's go time. You know.
Right.
So No, I don't. I know I do not.
You just like to be able to get the bigger stuff, that in between stuff. What you're really trying to hustle is that in between stuff, that size, them TVs and the bigger things. That's like the couches and the sectionals,
Right.
Because it's hard just to buy a sofa out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see the sectional and you're like, man, for an extra two something, 3 something. Oh, I could go get this. Like, okay, and it comes with the whole piece. And then if your lady's with you, she's like, oh, favorite.
No doubt.
So,
No
but
doubt.
it seems like that. That's what the job entails, is being able to hustle the mid. Like this season, we're in October, okay. Right around the corner, we got Christmas. You haul pine trees.
Don't
real pine trees. You haul them.
Listen, man.
We're going to have his information in the description. And I told him as a disclaimer that I interrupt and rant. So,
Yeah, no.
you know what I'm saying? And we kicking it. And this is my man's right here.
no doubt,
we go
doubt.
back. How far we go back?
Man, probably 20 plus years.
20 plus?
27.
25. That's a quarter set. That's a quarter set. That's a quarter set, bro.
Facts. So, listen, you say about the
Pine
Christmas
trees.
I mess around and cut them down for you. Listen, my hustle ain't got no limits. You know what I mean? But as far as
But hold on, you did one of the
disassemble,
several? Yeah,
reassemble,
okay, because don't bury yourself now.
No. See, that's a liability thing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you're saying, assemble and disassemble. I don't want to get a call saying,
Johnny 5.
Yeah, you hooked up a gas line, now it's leaking, or, I'm laying in the bed with my lady and the bed fell. Not saying that I don't have the skills to do it. It's just a liability thing for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
you just got to protect yourself,
Yeah, but you'll get it in the house.
I'll take it from, get it to, and if need be.
Because you know what I'm saying? Sectionals is hard to get in the
done.
houses nowadays with certain doors, and you got to take them apart.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, you talking about section couches and stuff like that?
I'm talking about anything
that
that's that in between size, like anything from a really big TV to a sectional
Oh, yeah,
to
no
you know
problem,
what I'm saying.
no problem.
But it's like you got to open up doors sometimes, take
Right.
screen doors off.
Oh, that's
you
no
know what I mean?
problem. Yeah, that's no problem. We do that. We take doors off all the time, put them back on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. Who was a good influence on you growing up through the years that you like to give a shout out to? Give a shout out to all the people and give them your handle. You got some social media, email. Give that to them real quick. Shout out to positive people who influenced you to get to this point.
Positive people. Listen, that's easy. The Little Johns. I don't know if you know Mr. and Mrs. Little John, Master Little John.
Shout out.
Beautiful people. You hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful people, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then I want to give a big shout out to Brandon Crawford with Crawford Construction, Charles Henry with Venus and Barb, little corner store down there. They got everything you need down there. That's a real live, true penny candy store. You don't see that no more.
Yeah.
They talking about they got penny candy, but it's 5 cents a piece. That's not penny candy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take it to a penny. You got to take it to the copper.
And the reason why I'm shouting them brothers out is,
Get them on the show. Is to get them on the show?
listen, we can get them on the show. You know what I mean? I'm sure if you reach out to them, they'll definitely come. But Brandon with Crawford Construction, I told him my vision. He called me 2 days later and had something for me. You know what I mean? I needed that trailer. 2 days later, he called me. Listen, bro, I think I got something that you might like.
We here to give back. We here to make sure
man.
that the black
so
people
listen,
in the community
I need everybody to know that really, like, he put me in the game. Like, you know what I mean? He gave me the tools that I needed to do what I'm doing. You hear me?
Yes.
And then Charles Henry with Venus and Barb down here on, what's that, 4th Street, North 4th Street?
Yes.
Listen, so he gave me some information that was like gold. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime that I could shed some light on them two brothers, man, I'm going to do so.
Yeah, they're doing good in the hood.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, shout out
and
to
they
them.
employ a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially Crawford. I think he might have, 20, 30 employees or something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing good.
Yeah. Well, it might be that time. You know what I'm saying? I reach out to him. You tell him where we've been. He'll probably see this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
No
And
doubt.
yeah, that's what it is. Next question. What kind of discounts what kind of discounts? What kind of discounts? How can a man get a discount? Military discount? Veterans Day. Hey, shout out to all the veterans. Hey, before I even say anything about that, don't say nothing. Take a second to breathe. Simmer down. Shout out to the veterans. It's Veterans Day right now. And thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
Yay. For that, you get a...
Pat out.
Yeah, man. Without them warriors, we wouldn't be none of this. We wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Without them warriors. So yeah, big shout out to them vets.
Yeah. Military discount. So what kind of discount?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna do it cheaper than everybody else, so there's really not gonna be a need for a discount.
Facts. And just because let me stop you there. Just
Go ahead.
because it's cheaper
Talk to
than
me.
everybody else doesn't mean that you're getting a cheap service.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
The service is on.
Facts.
It's 100. You know what
Facts.
I mean?
Hold up.
But
Pat out.
yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. A cheaper. Excuse me. Let me retract that statement and say it's not a cheaper service. That was a poor choice of words. It should be more of an affordable service.
There you go.
Okay, disclaimer. Because that really made it sound poor. You know what I'm saying? If it was on a piece of paper, I would have changed it, but it was live, so,
No doubt.
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know, but it is what it is. I'm with my main man, Eugene Walker. I know you went back when you was JR. Where'd you get that JR from?
I'm a junior.
Junior? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yes,
your pops?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Gene.
Where's the extra fees at? I know you give discounts, but where's the extra fees? Where's something that you're gonna be like, hey, listen, this is what it is. I mean, it's not necessarily extra fee because if you're doing an in person estimate, then you're gonna be able to be like, hey, assess this and put this proper in the price.
Right.
But like, come on now, when it comes to it, like you look at the move stuff, you be like, okay, this is gonna cost you, right? You know this is gonna cost you, so all of us can do what we can do, and we can come back to you proper. What's up with the extra fee?
Extra fee?
Yeah.
I never had an extra fee. You know, when I'll tell you what I do run into.
Okay.
Is
tell me.
You know, when I come to a home and I do a walkthrough and give an estimate, and what you tell me you want moved, and I give a price on that, right?
You want it moved out the door to the truck.
Right, but here's the thing. You tell me what you want moved, and I give you a price for that. And then when you get there on moving day, it's always some extra stuff. You know what I mean? But I never
like hold on, man. Extra stuff like hold on. Like you got a couch to move, you got a sectional to move, but there's boxes on top of the sectional.
No. Like it's like this. Like this is what I need moved, but we also have to go to my auntie's house and get
that extra travel.
There,
yeah, so
you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I never charge for it. You know what I mean? Because I understand, situations. Everybody's situation is different.
Never charge?
You know what I mean? I never charge extra for that. You know what I mean? I just bite the bullet. I eat it. You know what I mean? I eat it. You know, and
that's not always good, man.
No, it's not always good. But you know what's good though is I have repeat customers for that reason. You feel me? I haven't been an LLC for a long time, but I have repeat customers. You feel me? Because I treat them right. And I go the extra mile for them.
Pat out.
Man. Okay. So we're here to promote with my main man. Talked about discounts. Oh yeah, R. Kelly. I still listen to it.
Me too, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That whole situation that he got tied up in, that was effed up.
It was.
You know what I mean? But
from the outside looking in,
yeah, because this is what I'm gonna tell you why, in my opinion, and I feel like it's good, it's valid, and it explains it for a lot of people. If that actually looked into it, because the perception isn't the perspective that he got punished upon.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people, the crowd looks at him one way because of it. He was found guilty, but he wasn't found guilty of what you would think, what you perceive him as.
Right.
So he's guilty
feel like
on.
Charge, you feel like the
Not saying not
heavy?
no. See, was it too heavy? I'm not a judge, so listen. A lot of people would tell me that they would throw the book at him. And then some people say, hey, no, listen, man, he just needs the proper institution. Institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? Properly. So as much as I would want to play judge right now, it just wouldn't be proper because what he got is what he got. And the people spoke. And the people spoke.
He got what he got because he was doing what he was doing,
but he was found guilty.
As far as his music,
but he was
bro, I'm
found
still rocking with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Facts.
facts.
I mean,
Yeah, you put me on the spot with that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, Walker Halling, where'd you get that from?
That's yeah. You know what it is. That's my last name, man. You know, and that's the service we provide. So
yeah,
I mean, that's the purest. That's the purest name that I can come up with. You feel me?
yeah,
So,
yeah. So, did you vote recently?
I did.
Hey,
always
what's your,
vote, man.
hold up, stop. Before we talk about the beer, we're gonna go over the word of the day. I like to do that quick because the conversations go good after that. But you need a beer.
No doubt. My man, you must have been reading my mind. I ain't want to make all that noise and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it. It's been a long time coming. It's good to know that we're all doing good. Walker Halling, moves shit. Heavy as the crowd approves
Moving,
of this.
cleaning.
Cleaning? Also, you do cleaning?
Man, listen, man, we do leaves. We clean gutters.
See, hold on, because I didn't even go through all the questions. Yeah, go ahead.
man.
Go ahead. Talk that.
Listen,
Talk that.
man.
Talk about what you do, so I don't have to ask those questions.
Bro, listen, we clean gutters. We cut grass. I mean, listen, it's endless. Lady called me the other day. She said,
Salute, my friend.
My man. She called me the other day. She said, "Can you put window tints on the, on the home?"
Yeah.
You know, she said, "I feel like my neighbor looking in, and you know what I mean." I said,
Yeah.
"Don't worry about it. I got you."
Yeah.
Go through, blow. You know, yeah, man. I mean, so it's
Yeah,
endless.
you didn't take a sip.
It's
I
endless. It's endless.
I cheers you.
Yeah. The hustle is definitely real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just not about hauling and
Yeah, but you see Halling. You see Halling get caught
Right.
up in that name and be
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
big TVs, furniture,
Yeah.
things like that, because
That's
like things like
80%,
Big
that's
Lots and
80%
all
of
the
the
competitors, they or the people that they buy the merchandise from,
Mm-hmm.
they have a delivery people.
They
You know,
way
that
overpriced. Way
you know what I'm saying?
overpriced.
So
Yeah.
that's where I'm saying where you come in and be like, no, I'll move. I already got it set up. My people's to come here.
Right.
I'm about to buy it. Like,
Right.
because some people still like to go inside and sit down on furniture,
Oh yeah.
lay on a bed.
Right.
Even though it's been million motherfuckers on that bed. You know what I'm saying? What's the percentage of the motherfuckers that go lay on but not the one that they're buying.
Right,
I'm just
right,
talking about the
No,
demo
the
that's out
demo.
there on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah,
The
yeah,
demo.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts, facts.
So like, how many farts you think that holds?
Ooh man. Damn, that was a wild ass question. Damn.
Yeah, man. So it's like a trucker seat. Trucker seat holds many
Yeah,
farts.
you ain't mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Jeez. So this is what you do. What you want to talk about? Oh, hold up. I got more things to talk about, but go ahead. Talk that shit about.
What, the service that we provide?
Yeah, the service you provide, man. The service you
listen,
provide.
listen.
I'm over here trying to multitask things, messages coming in. I'm trying to
do your
operate that.
thing.
Nope, yeah, but talk that. See,
yeah,
talk
yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Talk that stuff.
Yeah, do your thing. But like I
So
said, man,
I might open a chat here in a second, see how many people we doing. But go ahead.
Cool. That's cool. But yeah, we do. We clean gutters and we cut grass, like I said, and leaf removal.
Moving a new home, give us a call. That's
Yes,
one
sir.
of the things on the
Yes,
back of the
sir.
card.
Yes,
On the
sir.
back of this card that you're looking at
Yes, sir.
right here, the back of this car that you're looking at right here that we provided for you on Heavy as the Crowd to try to promote this business because we talk about community. My main man from back in the day, Eugene Walker.
Hey, yo.
It says moving a new home. Give us a
Moving
call.
a new home. If you're an investor, you buy a house. A lot of people buy houses a sight unseen. You know what I mean? You don't know what's in it. You just bought it because it's online looking good, or you thought it was a good investment. You get in there and it's full of stuff. Call me.
Really?
Yeah, call me.
So you can look at a house and buy it, and it still needs to be salvaged?
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah, a lot of people. I work for people all the time, like from Florida, California. You know what I mean? They call me. Hey, you got a hauling service? Yes, I do. You do clean outs? Yes, I do. I'll come in, clean it all out, load the trailer up, take it to the dump, the landfill. Yeah, facts, yeah.
Okay. You got a dump truck?
I don't have a dump truck. My buddy has a dump trailer that I'm renting right now, but as the business grows, I plan on buying my own dump trailer.
So,
okay. Dump truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you got a hot shot?
Trailer.
You got a hot shot?
No. I have a small trailer.
Okay.
It's good enough to do what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? But as the business grows, I'm gonna have to buy. We're a new company, so as the business grows, my equipment will grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But
we're starting from the ground up. It's organic here at Heavy as the Crowd.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here talking about it unless it's worth talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to grow regardless. And here is an opportunity to cross-pollinate.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. And you know what's crazy, man? I started this and I done got some people, like the community support is crazy that I got, man. I'm loving it. When you doing something positive, you doing something good.
Yeah,
it's crazy to support you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man. When people just random people come up, random people come up to you and be like, no, hold up, man, hold up. Yo, I seen you doing
Right.
little dap, you know what I'm saying?
Love it, man.
It don't pay
Love
out.
it.
It's not a $5 Cash App, which we would love, and the Cash App is in the description as well as the emails. But yeah, the love that you get,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Crazy,
The good morale boost to keep wanting to do good.
So I see a lot of people sharing. Like I make posts of the jobs I do. On Facebook. On Facebook, and a lot of people share my. You know what I mean? The support is crazy, man. It makes me get excited. Like man, I want to help somebody else out. You know what I mean? Put them on my little small platform. And see the people that that follow me and
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how can they follow you? How can people follow you right now? So they can get a hold of you in case they just don't want to use this number.
So Walker Hauling has its own Facebook page. You know what I mean? Professional business page.
Okay, so boom.
Yeah,
that's the messaging and the phone number, and that's everything you need right there.
Sir. Yes, sir. And then my personal Facebook is Eugene Walker. But Walker, you can definitely get a hold of me like at 740-512-2758.
Do you accept text messages?
Yes.
Because text messages may apply. I wish I could do the sign language to tell them right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For the people that may be deaf that that needed assistance. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Hearing impaired. Got something that popped up on my screen. Oh, McCaffrey. Hey, Heavy as the Crowd, y'all. That's your cue.
Mm-hmm. The crowd is heavy. You know it.
With my main man, Eugene Walker. We're going to get it right. I got to close all these screens. I got a whole bunch of screens telling me like McCaffrey every time. Do you know about the McCaffrey story? About McCaffrey and where all that came from?
No. That's a security thing on there.
Yeah, there was a guy, John or Jeff or John, I think it was John McCaffrey, who invented that. And he died in a real weird way. He moved out to Belize.
Right. Oh, yeah,
and he got a bunch of money from off that. He invested in crypto, flipped it, had guns, girls, and guard dogs.
I remember.
Guns, girls, and guard dogs.
Right.
He moved out there and he still mysteriously got killed. Dogs got poisoned. Things got shot. Yeah, so... And he still got stuff that's popping up on screens nowadays from his McCaffrey stuff. He's been dead. He said he was going to get murdered.
You seen it.
I didn't see it.
No, I'm saying he's seen it coming. Huh?
Oh, I mean, he's seen it coming. Yes. Yes.
See, that's that bad energy you keep around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell me about good energy. Tell me how good energy is made. Tell me, okay, before you tell me about good energy, tell me a time that you was heartbroken.
Heartbroken?
Yeah, two-part question.
That's a...
Two-part question. Hold up. Tell me a time that you was heartbroken and how that benefits young men or young people in general to their evolutionary growth.
Heartbroken, huh?
You don't have
That's
to go
a
in detail about who it was and where they was at and who they was with.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about going through that situation of heartbreak if you've ever been heartbroken. A, and two, how if you feel like it's good for the growth of youth.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't think I was ever truly heartbroken. You know what I mean? Because I only been in love like one good time in my life. You know what I mean? I'm still with that woman right now to this day. You know, so
Shout out.
I've never really been heartbroken. You know what I mean? I've been disappointed. I don't know about heartbroken. So I don't know if I can even answer that question, bro.
Okay,
I've been with this
player.
woman 28 years, you hear me?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Facts.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, 28 years?
28, bro. Yeah. 28.
Had no idea.
Yeah. 28. Some good, some bad. But it's all good, you know what I mean? 28, you know, we had more good and great than bad, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. We grew together. We was kids when we got together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The summer of my freshman year is when I seen her.
And this is before social media.
way before social media.
Okay, so that was
bro.
my next
You know what
question
I mean?
for you
This
about
this
crazy story about-
93. I think we had the the AOL dial-up back
With
then,
the
I
green
believe.
screen.
Yeah, man. So that's when we met, man. We've
Yeah.
been rocking ever since. You know?
That's
it's
dope.
wild.
Shout out to your wife.
Yeah, Michelle.
Shout out to her.
With 2 L's.
2 L's. 2 L's with it. 2 L's in my hand. Call me double jointed.
Right.
Okay, that's dope. As a married man, a lot of things seem, you're forced to put a lot of things in perspective. You know, things that you wouldn't look at any other given time. You know, running businesses, you know what I'm saying, working.
Man.
Like, what does it do you do at work?
What do I do at work?
Yeah.
So
like,
first,
because I see you
got
with
the
heavy
business.
equipment. You
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
heavy
yeah,
equipment.
yeah,
like
yeah. So
you
I'm-
talk
I'm a-
you so hold on. You're the kind of guy. It's like LL Cool J. You're the type of guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
So you're the type of guy that can and has and will maneuver all the adult Tonka toys we used to play with when we was younger.
Facts. So my not only do I do this right here just turned into a business, you know what I mean? Because I got plans for the future. Like you was talking about generational wealth after, before the show.
Yeah.
But I'm a heavy equipment operator by trade, operating engineers, local 66.
Shout out
There
to
it
them.
is. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, they're taking applications for the apprenticeship. So all y'all young bros out there, man, that want to jump in the trade, look it up. Operating engineers, local 66. Go on there and check out the apprenticeship program. You know what I mean? Try to get into that. It's a little test that you got to take. And
Tell them one more time because that's knowledge.
Operating engineers, local 66. Now that's out of Pittsburgh. Ohio has one too, out of Akron. That's local 18, and then 66 has one in Youngstown, which is District 2. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Listen, it changed my life. You feel me? You know, it definitely changed my life, and I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Yeah.
How would you? Nope. Start with a question all the time. I told him I was gonna go through the word of the day, and did I? Did I go
I
through
don't
the word of
believe
the day?
so, bro.
I don't believe so. Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Rest in peace to Shock G. But we're gonna go through this word of the day real quick. Yeah, cause that's how we do it. Here at Heavy is the Crowd, we try to provide knowledge in different aspects. You're going to learn something from watching every show. And it's going to be more than, yeah, we learned something. This dude's an idiot. You feel me? I'm going to put people on. People can get some laughs in. You know, it makes for great background noise. I'm trying to appease that crowd too. Not always that I do, because sometimes in moments that I have pods, there's moments where shit's too loud, music's too loud, mic's too loud. Yeah. Never have a problem with the guests though. You know what I'm saying? The guests seem to never want to talk loud enough into the microphone. But we're working on that. But my main man right here, Eugene Walker, seems to be doing everything fine. There was something I was going to do. Oh, yeah. We got people tuned in. Ill Will from the Killerville said, my main man.
Oh, Will on there? Nino.
Yeah. Bonnie Quinn says, very proud of him. Definitely a good person. Came a long way in life. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, Weezy.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's your opportunity to give the shout back to the people who's talking to you. Now, people that know me know that I don't keep the chat open. Once we get to 1,000, we'll really start to, like, focus on that type of stuff. Maybe 500. But, you know, people be in the chat and know that I see it afterwards. And sometimes when the guests see stuff, they see it afterwards because they go on there and they're like, oh, okay. It's like a new video game. You know what I'm saying? Once they're on the pod, it's like, because many people aren't completely hip to how to maneuver freely in the social media world. Mm-hmm. And things was different back when we was young. There was no social media. Yeah. Tell me a funny story of back when there was before social media. Tell me a funny story of something that happened before social media.
A funny story about something that happened?
Before social media. Come on, man. Come about.
Social media. I mean, listen. I don't know where. What are you looking to get out of that question? I don't know.
Something that's different that you wouldn't. Do you have TikTok?
I just got TikTok. I just got Facebook. Like 2 years ago. Just got Facebook. Straight up. And you know what's crazy, man? Big shout out to Facebook, because I mean, without them, my business wouldn't be. It wouldn't. I mean, I ain't rich off of it, but it's growing.
Yeah.
Because of Facebook.
And it's been the main focal point. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All positive energy on my page too. I don't.
Go for no. Go for that. Yeah.
No, we shut that down quick. Early. Yes, sir. Don't forget about the word of the day, bro.
See, he wants to learn more too. It's not like we're not learning.
Knowledge is key, my man.
Knowledge is key.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what was the word of the day? Oh yeah, that word of the day. Hey, this pod is brought to you in part by Walker Hauling, who donated the case of beer that we're drinking right now. So that's what it is. All my people tuned in. You got to make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share, and the bell notification. Tell them that.
Yeah, no doubt. One more time, I want to iterate on.
Go ahead, because I got to take a piss. Yeah, I got to take a piss break. Go ahead, tell them about the that, and then we're gonna do the word of the day because I got to piss.
So
my bladder's small.
Yeah, I'm right behind you on that.
Okay,
but
go ahead, tell them about the discount.
The discount, like I said, the Urban Thrift Store. If you shop there, it's a discounted rate. Stuff the truck. It don't matter how much it is. Just call us. They have plenty of business cards if refer people or whatever. But yeah, stuff the truck. We'll get it to you. We will definitely get it to you. He just left me out here. I'm sitting here, can't answer nothing. First time on camera. I don't do good on camera. He just left me out here. I don't even know what to talk about. But Walker Hauling, we get the job done. That's what I'm here for. Walker Hauling LLC, we get the job done. That's what I'm here for, to promote that. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. And thank you. I just want to thank the community for supporting my my small business. I definitely want to give a big shout out to Steubenville, man. Steubenville really surprised me. You guys surprised me. I love it, and look forward to working with you if I haven't already. So here you come. We gotta get it popping again.
Yeah, I know that put you on the spot.
Yeah,
huh?
it
I was
did,
like,
it
oh
did.
yeah, for like 2 minutes.
It did. I kept talking. Yeah.
Yeah, heavy as the crowd, y'all. Put my headphones on.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, restrooms right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go.
Yeah. So yeah, what were you talking about? You covered some shit, right? Is there a method to your charging?
A method to my charging?
Yeah.
See, it depends. Like, if it's a clean out, it's by weight. Because I got, when I go to the landfill, I got to roll across the scales, and they weigh it, and it's you charge, you pay by the tonnage. So I'm pretty good at looking at it and saying like, okay, that's gonna cost me $50 or $100 to dump, at the dump. So then, I try to make at least $20, $30 on top of what it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to figure in gas prices and this and that, because gas prices are like at an all-time high right now. You know what I mean? But
It's not gonna go down. But all-time high, like it's not gonna fluctuate anymore. Like it'll drop down maybe 50 cents. Yeah. We're lucky here or there, but we gotta be used to paying.
But it jumped 75 cents. So
yeah, right now it's
what I'm saying. It might go down 5 cents, but tell me how it jumped 45 cents overnight.
Right.
It go down 5, but jump 45.
Right. You're right.
It don't make sense. But I still try to keep it affordable. You know what I mean? And sometimes I eat that cost. You know what I mean? Because I am new in business.
But but we're not asking you to eat no cost now.
No. I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? We're not asking you. No, we're gonna stop that right now. We don't want you to eat no cost here. Eat heavy as the crowd. Yeah. We want you to grow and flourish. It just might take time.
No doubt.
And breaking even's one thing.
Right.
But eating. Nah.
Right.
Nah, dog. Not here. So, you gotta make sure you support my main man, Eugene Walker, at Walker Hauling, 740-512-2758. There were some other things I wanted to go over, but I didn't know how long it was going to take, take.
Yeah, pardon me, man. Let me give a commercial break.
Yeah. So.
Commercial break me, please.
Yeah, we here now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's a different hit being able to do stuff like this. People tune in for so long. Some people watch it in parts. Some people are able to watch it all the way through. And yeah, it's the word of the day. Why you keep it? You'll say, yeah, the word of the day. You know what I'm saying? We're here to grow. Am I the only one? But am I the only one that ever feels like my phone's always going dead? Pishogue. I think that's the word of the day. Yeah. Pishogue. Pishogue is the word of the day. Pishogue. Yes. Sinister laugh. For all y'all tuning in, I'm so appreciative who stick around live, use me as background noise. I'm cool with that. People who send me with a Cash App that's $1, I'm cool with that. What is it do I really need for y'all to give $1? I don't want to sound thirsty for $1, but you know what I'm saying. What do I gotta do? I gotta have it Vimo-ish. It gotta be Vmo'd. Do it gotta be PayPal? Do it gotta be Zelled? Do it gotta be, because, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me they didn't got Cash App, but I found out that Cash App, man, the things that I've had to go through with Cash App is crazy, bro. We're not, because unless your name's on the back of it, they won't accept it with like hotels and rentals. So there's a bunch of things, loopholes and stuff that you gotta go over with that. You back with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
What you
just
talking about, man? Airbnbs? What you talking about?
Okay, all that. You know, I don't know about Airbnb specifically, but I know that with hotels and rentals, you can't use your Cash App card because because it doesn't have your name on it. But the first gen,
No, I got your name on it. It's on the back.
no, it don't. Unless
Yeah,
you,
facts.
mine's don't. It keeps sending me with DelTha510. Dude, they're not sending me them. They're not sending me those copies. How long have you had that?
Yo, this is new.
What does it say
I
on the
just got
front
hip
though?
to it. My Cash App.
Dude, I've asked that. Oh, wait a minute. I hate to break this broadcast to talk about something else, but man, no, hold on, because I even paid the little measly $5 that they wanted to send that back to me.
Yeah.
To send me a new one because I got turned down at
Let's see, we got the little
at
tap joint.
Avis. This is real talk. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't even like, hold on, I don't want nobody on the crowd to think that I ever waste my breath talking about a whole bunch of shit that ain't relevant to the whole fact. But, bro, because people can learn from this. Like, we're going to have a whole talk about credit and things of that nature moving forward on other podcasts. Things like that of nature to get people hip, simple terms, simple things that you can start off with. We're going to be working on that. But hold on, no. The first thing you need to know is your name needs to be on every card you get. I wish I could pull it out right now, but I don't have my wallets in the whip. But you need your name on the back of the card in order to get it. Like,
Your name should be on any card.
I know, and they keep sending me cards. The first gen I had, because I had this first card, but when we got Cash App a long time ago, everybody
I just
was
got
like,
hip to it. That's probably why. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make sure you
I have
Cash
a lot
App.
of people complaining about that saying, you know what I mean? So
yeah, but they said, you know, it was like, we can't take your Cash App because it don't got your name on it. I'm like, this is right here, my app's right here, my name's right here, all this. But I'm like, why do they keep sending me cards that don't have my name on the back of it?
Yeah.
I just paid $5 to have them ship me one because the other one wasn't good enough. Yes, bro. I've been stuck in some position. I'm talking about this year. So 2020, we go into 2020, man. How has 2020, the whole pandemic, the coronavirus changed your life? Tell me how things changed, what you're willing to talk about when it comes to maneuvering and the life in general.
2020?
Since when the pandemic hit, the pandemic hit early in 2020. Like they shut everything down maybe in March, April 2020.
I don't know
what
exactly
I'm saying.
when, but I'll tell you what.
This whole pandemic and everything, just tell me how like things just move differently for you.
Listen, the pandemic changed my life.
And drink
You
some
know
beer.
what I mean?
Drink some beer.
I'm going to, but look, listen, it changed my life. Just on the fact that I'm a loner anyhow. You know what I mean? As far as going and hanging out, when they shut the bars down and all that, that was great for me. You know what I mean? It really was. It was great for me. I don't hang out in bars and do that no more. I'm focused on what I got to do, man. So I mean, it was like taking something away. I didn't go that much anyhow, but when I did go, I shouldn't have been there no how. But when they took it away, it was like, I'm like, well, I ain't missing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was good in that aspect.
Yeah.
But then it you know, as far as like the kids not going to school and having that one-on-one with the teachers and all that, it was terrible. You know what I mean? But it changed my life. It did. You know what I mean? But to me, I always take a negative and try to find something positive anyhow. You know what I'm saying? So that's
How long did it take for you to reach that mind state? Because you wasn't always as like that as a youth.
No. I'm in my 40s now, man. So
Right. Shout out to all my 80s babies.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Y'all get a
diamond in the rough. So listen, I have a greater understanding for things now in life. You know what I mean? I see the beauty and shit. You know what I mean? And I'm glad. A lot of people, they try to act young and keep that young energy. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with that? Because I feel like I have I feel like I got a young spirit.
No.
I really have a young spirit. Not saying that I go out here with the same fashion and the whatever, but you know, to keep hip with the terms if something is appeasable to your apparel, you know what I'm saying? You don't try to like whatever, but go ahead.
No, that's cool. With you know, that's
Go ahead,
that's
go
cool.
ahead.
But I'm an old soul anyhow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. So
it's hoodie weather.
it definitely is. See that Carhartt, that workwear.
Yeah, man.
That workwear, bro.
Yeah, my homeboy got some FRs that was made by Carhartt.
Yeah.
Superfly.
Yeah.
Level 3s.
That's all you gonna see me in is work gear.
Yeah,
boots.
man. Work boots.
Ain't
You
no
got work
Jordans,
boots on.
man. Yeah, work
Feet
boots.
stinking and everything.
Nah, they don't stink. Ain't never stunk. He playing. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just got off. He was like, listen, man, I'm putting this porch together. I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, anybody know me, man, they know I stay in that work gear, man.
Yeah,
Stay in them boots. Keep it all the way funky. Yeah. Yeah, I spend $200 on a pair of boots before I spend.
Me too. You got to.
Shoes, you know
There
what I
ain't
mean?
no choice, man. Going to that Walmart stuff is cool, and I get it.
Oh no, I can't fuck with
I
no
get it,
Walmart
but no,
boots.
but people do. People do and talk shit like it's okay, and I'm like, nah, bro. Go out and get you some real life shit, but don't go out and spend $200 on Timberlands. Don't think you're gonna go to work in some Timberlands, because even though that's what they're there for. Over time, it seems like they changed it, like the paper to Philly guts.
Yeah.
They changed the material to the leather, or it's changed something, the material where it's more fashionable and people don't wear them for utility.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to go out and spend $200 on some Georgia boots. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that. Some Gex Tour. You know
Carolinas.
Carolinas. Yeah, my homeboy Ill Will wears Carolinas.
Oh yeah, that's
You know
what
what I'm saying? Yeah.
809.
Yeah,
Labor's
man.
Union.
809, yeah.
Ill Will, what's good?
Yeah.
Nino.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So,
Another union brother. That's what that 809 is. If you don't know, you know that's the laborers. Yes, sir.
yeah, man. So yeah, that pandemic. How's things changed? What did the pandemic do to you that made you change even more than what you was doing already, other than having to stay inside the house, move selectively? Because that's what it seemed like it made us do.
Super focused, man. Super focused. You don't know, life is short, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't really got too much time for hanging out, none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm super focused. I got goals, and I'm setting them up to knock them down. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's yeah. So the pandemic really opened my eyes to that. Like, life is short, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is. You had healthy dudes, you know, in the gym, they eating right, they doing this, doing that, they mess around, catch that COVID-19,
Yeah,
and they gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it really just gave me that tunnel vision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Set that goal, see what I want to do, set it up. Like I said, set it up, knock it down, man.
I may get too personal with this question, but let me ask you this: Who's the first person that you could remember that they said technically or legitly or whatever paperwork that they wanted to put down? Who was the first person that you know that died of coronavirus? Let's give them an RIP.
Natasha Tony.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Me too.
Natasha
Facts.
Tony. Yeah.
Facts.
I believe she was in Florida.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Rest in peace to Natasha Tony.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
rest up,
saying?
baby. Rest up.
I've known her since SYS days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was right down the block, like
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that was the
Mine
first
too.
one that really touched me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, facts. So like I said, man, rest easy, baby.
yeah. Did you get the shot?
No. The jab?
Yeah.
No.
What's your thoughts about it?
I ain't taking it. I was willing to lose my job over that.
And they kept you around like Kyrie Irving because your game's that strong.
I'm good at what I do, but I don't believe it was that. I think, I mean, that just...
They was harder for people because people didn't want to work. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the people interested.
Yeah,
hitting
I
them
feel
with-
that. But, you know, till you stay on, man, I mean, you know, if everybody take it or not take it for their own reasons, you know what I mean? But I'm not taking it. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to. I'm not. And
Nor did I. If it makes you feel any more comfortable with your statement, nor did I.
Right.
Nor did my family. Nor did anybody intermediately close to
but
me.
see, you know, they had like pilots.
But did you catch it though?
I caught the last variant.
Because you was sick the last week. What was that?
That was a sinus thing. Yeah.
I be having them sinus things all the time.
And you know what?
You
Really, honestly, I only get sick maybe once a year. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
hopefully that shit is out the way.
One
hopefully
good
that's-
time of year.
Yeah.
One good time of year, it
Yeah,
seems.
so hopefully that's out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah. You ain't drinking your beer.
You want me to drink faster?
Drink Champs.
You want me to act up on here?
No, not at all. But this is your day off. It's Veterans Day. I know you got somebody who's. I know you got some people who's in the military.
It ain't a day off.
No. Yeah,
I worked early.
Excuse me. You worked early.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I was wrong. Let me stand corrected. Let me stand corrected.
7 days a week around here.
So, any military family that you want to shout out?
Nah, but the big homie Dre, you know, Marines, hoorah, huh? Yeah. So I got a lot of people that around me that was in the military and stuff like that, man. My father-in-law Larry Rouch, he was a military guy. So yeah, big shout out to them veterans, man. Like I said, without you warriors, man, we wouldn't be in a position to do what we're doing now. You know what I mean?
That is
sitting here politicking, talking how we want to talk.
Talking how we want to talk on Heavy is the Crowd.
Yeah, so them freedoms is off the back of them veterans. You feel me? Yeah, so big shout out to them.
Even if the battles that they were fighting were for all the wrong reasons.
Well,
not all the wrong reasons, but more than good.
Politics.
Politics as usual that's keeping me from getting out. What's a 90s song you grew up to?
Well, you had played it on the opening. One of my favorites, you know, that R. Kelly, man.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and then you know that Pac. I was heavy on that Pac back in the 90s too. Yeah. For sure.
Man.
Mystical.
Yeah, man. You cut grass. You move furniture. You move TVs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What, you clean out gutters?
Yeah, we do gutter cleaning. We offer gutter cleaning. We do leaves. You know, this is the time of year. You know, fall with the leaves.
Falls, yeah. Because see, here's the thing. You got some seasonal work stuff going on. Yeah, every season, there's a certain thing that needs to be done.
Brings a different change.
So what? So yeah. So what? Tell the crowd on what service you provide that is beneficial for every season.
Like with the with fall. You know,
like I said with the pine trees.
Yeah, definitely. And the leaves falling, so you definitely want to get them gutters cleaned out because the gutters, you know, your gutters get backed up. That brings water into your basement. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to stay up on top of that. You want to get your gutters cleaned at least once a year, if not twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my rates is reasonable. You know, I'm competitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've established that, so there's no more talking about that. Like, we're that far deep into the conversation, like, they knew that from the get-go. Like, not cheaper, but affordable. And we're going to get the job done, it's going to get done right.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you understand people who's going to call back one time and be like, hey, listen, I don't smell bleach when I look at my gutters. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, got some weird stuff.
So what we do, when we do the gutters, I always take pictures. You know what I mean? Because I deal with a lot of elderly people and they can't get up on the roof and look and say, "Oh, my gutter is clean." So I give them the comfort. I take a picture and give them that comfort, like, "Oh yeah, it is clean." I take a before and I take an after, so they have the satisfaction of knowing that their gutter is truly clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also use that for promotion as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Apple or Android?
Android. I'm an Android guy, man. I can't use Apple products. I don't know how. Press a button and go to a different screen. That's my daughter and them. They love them apples, you know.
Yeah.
My iPhones. You know.
Yeah, man. Talk about what you want to talk about right now when it comes to the whole business side of things and, you know, a young black man that came up in the Ville to where he is now. Tell us some positive, inspirational shit that goes along with the catalog of work that you do.
Like I said before, what's really surprising to me.
But make sure they see you on the camera.
Man.
Make sure you see it. Show, right. Talk in that camera. Yeah.
But the support, man, from the community. You feel me? Yeah. The support. That's what really surprised me. Is the support, man. You know, like I said, if you're doing something good, it's like a magnet, G. The energy is there. You know what I mean? It's attraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's there. So
everybody want to find out how we can do good with you.
How they can do good with me?
Yeah.
Or how they can do good themselves.
Themselves or talk.
Yo.
Tell them the difference.
Listen.
People might not know there's a difference.
You know a negative person, a negative Nancy, you know them. Stay away from them. You know what I mean? It depends on what you're trying to do in life, man. You know what I mean? If you just want to hang out and and BS. That's
Yeah.
you know that's the crowd you keep. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you say, heavy is the crowd, right?
And the crowd is heavy.
Yes, sir. So listen, if you're around somebody that's making moves, positive moves, and doing good things, that's the people you attract. You know what I mean?
Right.
And doing things like this right here, you know, this networking thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy the people that you meet once you put yourself out there, like. You know what I mean? And you open yourself up to meet new people. You know what I mean? And accept their ideas. And you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's crazy,
and see how you
man.
can incorporate things, implement things for the greater bill.
I mean, also, you know, being real, like it's uncomfortable for me to be here doing this right now, right?
Right.
But listen,
Go
it's
ahead.
uncomfortable for me to talk to people like people I don't know, because I'm real standoffish and, you know, private type person. You know what I mean?
Right.
But doing this business, it opened my eyes up, like, yo.
Because you want to
Listen.
satisfy the customer.
Yeah, man, and listen, when you do something for somebody like that, they, you know, maybe somebody couldn't do it, you know, and they be like, man, I can't believe you got that done. So and so couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the satisfaction of that is like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Man. But yeah, like just I don't know, I don't know. You know what I mean? It got me messed up because I know the feeling that I get when that happens.
A satisfied customer because
man.
you're doing the job that's in between. That's in between, like I said, from TVs, from big TVs to doggone sectionals.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You move for whatever houses. You know what I'm saying?
Houses, apartments.
How many houses have you moved? Stop playing with me.
houses?
Stop playing. We in some.
Listen.
How many houses you moved? Stop playing with me.
From September to now, probably about 25 whole houses, whole apartments. I done been to Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Columbus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word of the day is what is it?
Damn, you just getting to that?
No, I said it a couple times, but I never gave the definition.
Oh, I must have been in the bathroom.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I said it a couple times. Pishogue. Pishogue. I don't know if it's a f or a p, but it's Pishogue. And that's an evil spell or a hex. You ever heard that song, that them young boys be doing? Voodoo put a hex on you, 2, 2, 3, and attack 2, 2, young nigga who will step on you. You never heard that song? I'm a menace and a robber. You never had some young boys? They got this song out there called Voodoo, and it's not necessarily the good energy. It's probably channeling, you know what I'm saying, a raw energy.
Yeah.
But it's a dope ass track. They ain't saying shit, substance. Who is rappers that you grew up listening to?
Listen, man, I like
Who influenced you? Who made you?
Ain't no rapper.
Hold on, because no. Because there was music out there that made you want to repeat it.
No.
What music was that? Like a song that comes on, and you're like, oh, like I want to sing along. What songs were that?
Nah, first, ain't no rapper never influenced me, man.
No?
No, I like that love language, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm an R&B kid, man. I like that love language. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what word, when it comes to that R&B, what made you want to sing along? Songs off the spot. I won't go say what songs you sing in the shower, but like, you know what I'm saying? What songs come on that's hard not to sing to?
Good, that kills, man.
That kills. Other songs so people get hit to the 90s. What else? Come on, don't do that.
I like that.
Don't do that. Keith Sweat something.
He's begging ass.
Begging ass, yeah. He sound like you begging, but it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, for him.
He ain't got as many kids as Nick Cannon. Did you hear that Nick Cannon is working on his 12th child?
I thought he had 10.
No, he's on 12 now.
Damn. Good for him. He got the bread. He got the bread to provide for him. So good. For
How
him.
much is enough bread to provide?
I don't know. He doing good though. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, listen. My thing is, listen. You could do if you had one kid or one child or you had 12. As long as you provide for them, man. And you know what's crazy? That brings up something. Like, I guess just being a good provider, that's not all it is. I guess you got to be a good father too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's more. It's more
I was
than
told
just
that once.
But it's more than just bringing home the bacon.
That's what I'm saying. I was told that once. And that shit really...
Who told you that?
Huh?
Who told you that?
My wife told me that. She said, you're a good provider, but you're not a bad father, but you're a good provider, but your fatherism is
They can't see us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah.
But you're a bad what?
Not a bad father, but you need to up your game a little bit. You know what I mean? And that goes with saying
It's more
this.
than just bringing home the bacon.
Bringing home the bacon. You know what I'm saying? So that goes like this, man. I guess you gotta spend more time. You know what I mean? Quality time, this and that. You know what I mean? I wasn't good at that because I was always one to work.
Cause these are the times we always fall. Matters to us, there's so much more. Go ahead.
I was always one to work. Traveling, working. You know what I mean?
Take our time and talk.
He want to be like Luther and shit now.
This is the way that you to be. No pressure from you and not from me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going on. We're having a good time, man. It's Veterans Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the veterans that's here. Heavy is the crowd. I'm with my main man, Eugene Walker. We having a good time. We grew up on 90s music, and I listen to just as much R&B or rap, if not more, than just rap and gangster rap in general.
Yeah.
What was the first album you ever bought? See, this is when even though people would recognize the conversation to go left a little bit, earlier, this is when the conversation goes left. Like, well,
when I like music, but I ain't really
because we kicking it.
Music
We kicking it,
like
right? We
that,
got
you know what I mean?
We still got a couple years left.
That album, only album ever really moved me like that was that.
What was the first album?
That Purple Tape. It wasn't even that Purple Tape that Raekwon, the chef. You know what I mean?
So influenced by Wu coming up in the area of Steubenville, Ohio.
Like that was the one for me.
Tell me a Wu experience in the Ville that you was around or you heard about that just was like a Wu experience, because other people have too. I've had Wu members on here. Shout out to Kinetic 9. You know what I'm saying? There's other Wu members that watch. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them. But tell me a Wu experience for you.
I ain't never really
in the Ville. Tell me a Wu experience in the Ville.
I ain't never really had a Wu experience here. Like, you know what I mean? I know they peoples and all that. You know what I mean? But I don't. I never had a
interaction. I'm not saying the interaction, but what was the story that came through the Ville that, like, just like, Wu was through. Wu was through.
No, I don't.
No. What's your favorite Wu-Tang song?
I like that. I like that Ghost. That what's the name of that joint?
My favorite artist. My favorite album is Ghostface Killah Supreme Cliente.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
But that song by Ghost what?
Damn. You know what, man? You put me on the spot. I don't even really.
I'm gonna put you on the spot because Heavy is the crowd. This is a podcast that we gotta come up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. But like I told you, I'm not a music head like that. You know what I mean?
You're not,
I love
but you
music.
listen.
I love music, but I'm not.
But you can't tell me you don't sing along to shit.
I do. If it come on,
What do you sing along to, my nigga?
I vibe to it, but
What Wu-Tang?
what Wu song?
Wu song. You said some Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. That's a dude. I love Ghost, man. But
What was the song? Oh, see, I got you caught up now. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Go ahead. It's cool because a little bit of silence on the show is okay because we've been giving them real good content. You know what I'm saying? Up to this point, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share.
It's just
unedited, unadulterated,
raw and uncut.
Yes,
sir.
Live and direct.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? With my main man Eugene Walker here at Heavy is the Crowd. Walker Hauling. The card is there. The information is in the description. You can get at him. He can move it. We keep things moving. So what? Ghostface.
Damn, you gonna make me go on Google, boy.
Yeah. It's more than just all that I got.
That's it right there. You knew what I was talking about when he was in the projects, the roaches in the box and all that. Yeah. You knew exactly what I was talking about. You playing.
All that I got is you.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. That's
You know
the
exactly
verse.
what I was talking
I ain't gonna
about.
rap the song. It's bad enough I'm getting flagged for playing the song in the beginning. What was the song in the
straight up?
beginning I played?
Don't put me out.
Oh yeah, don't put me out. Don't put me out. Don't put me out. Oh yeah, that's just lit, bro. Like, yo, there was so many babies made in the '90s, and they made a whole bunch of nuts.
Kel, listen, I tried to make about 99 of them to that Kel's. Huh? I only ended up with 2, but that's, I was cool
Okay,
with that.
that's still. I mean, in the batting average, that's still good. You're still striking. You're still swinging for 200 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Heavy is the crowd.
The crowd is heavy, bruh. Yo, what's up with the Ghost Smokers, fam?
Man, they did their thing. We doing our thing. Everybody's separate. We are our own Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
We're spread out. Some people. We're all living our lives, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What we did from 2010 till now. I took a 7-year layoff.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I dropped the album Social Misfit, The Myth of the Social Misfit by Most Blind, MOSBLIND. You can find that on Spotify, whatever those music sites that you listen to stuff. I'm pretty sure it's on Napster. That's one of the albums. But everything else you can find on DelTha510 YouTube.
No doubt. So we talking about that. I want to give a shout out to Reem and Diamond Legacy. They having a show tonight over there in Weirton.
Okay, so people's definitely go check this broadcast out after.
Yeah, they having a show.
Because it's going to be lit.
What's that strip club over there?
Desires.
Yeah, they having a little show over there.
So is that the old Rumors, or is that over there on the right-hand side?
That's
where
the
the
one
old
on the left-hand
Foxes.
side.
That's the
left-hand side going
That's
through.
the Foxes, or that's the old?
Nah, that's the old.
You talking about the one that's Kitties? The one that was Kitties?
Yes. Yeah.
What's that called now?
I think Desire.
Okay.
I believe.
They're getting it down. It's going down right now at Desires, man.
So Diamond Legacy over there, yeah. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be a bunch of different artists. So
Artists.
Mr. Added Up. I seen him on the flyer. Yes, sir.
Mr. Added Up.
Hey, yo, that brother right there, man, he got a mean hustle, man. I love that brother's hustle. You hear me?
Mean hustle. Shout out to that man.
Huh?
Heavy is the crowd. DelTha510. Most Blind. We're all there. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, man.
I'm missing a key component to things. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good, bro.
Okay, cool. I'll talk about something real quick while I'm looking for my missing component.
What you want to talk about?
Sports. Who you like?
Oh man, listen, I don't even get into that, man. My mind. Listen, if you talking
Politics, you didn't vote? Nope.
Yeah, but politics, I don't like doing. I don't like talking politics and religion. Listen, let me tell you about the last election.
Because you got an Atlanta hat on.
Listen, the last election had me in my feelings. You hear me?
Yeah.
Anxiety. I couldn't stop watching it. I'm flipping from MSNBC to NBC to Fox. Because, you know what I mean? I want everything. I want all the information. I just don't want it from the left or from the right. I want it all and try to dissect it myself,
Right.
Yeah, so I had to give up on politics for a minute, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you gotta stay involved because it involves us.
No, I understand
how
that.
they tax us. It involves all that money that comes out of your check.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions I want to answer that they can't seem to answer. I mean, and these reporters, these investigative reporters, I think they need to stand on them questions and make them answer them, and quit letting them run around the block on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it don't matter what color they are.
Right. I don't care.
Because a lot of people get away with a lot of stuff. A lot of people's getting away with a lot of stuff. Man, I don't know. We're kicking it, man. I feel like I gotta take another leap, but here, boom, we back. Okay, they can see us. Walker Hawley. You see the number. Everything's up there.
Hit me up. Yes, sir.
Why you got an Atlanta hat on? If you ain't in the sports, you got an Atlanta hat on.
Just a hat. Just a hat.
Just a hat?
That's just a hat.
Look good with the fit?
Yeah, that's just a hat.
Okay.
That's all.
You got a favorite player? You got a favorite player in NBA right now?
Nah, I don't follow the NBA like that.
No?
No. Like,
You got that time. He really ain't got time.
I like the Steelers. You know what I mean? You know, I root for them on Sunday, but you know what I mean? That's sports.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin looking ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, I couldn't wait to throw that out. Mike Tomlin looking ass. That nigga look like Mike Tomlin out this bitch. Trying to be all serious and stuff, but I'm saying I'll go back with this man 20
I'm trying to get Tomlin wallet. You hear me?
Oh, man.
That's what I want.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get to that status, man.
Exceed that, man. Oh, this cat right over here got me roasting him. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, like Harding days, we was in the old Harding. We came up in the old Harding, right?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Cafeteria days, I used to beat tables on them and rap and roast each other. Like, that was one thing in the bill.
Cafeteria, I remember them 75-cent salads.
Oh, man, them fucking free breakfasts. Them free breakfasts came through.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I was in the 7/8s and the 8/7s. Do you remember?
I can't remember what section I was in.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. You remember that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go way back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could play a sport, what sport would you play?
If I could play a sport, what sport would I play? I don't know. Probably football.
But there's nobody in football that you like right now.
No, I like.
Fan of the
football on
Steelers,
Sunday.
but they stink right now.
Come on, man. I knew you was gonna do that.
Stink.
Nah, yeah. What we like? 2-6.
I don't know what it is, but it's garbage.
Yeah, I know.
It's garbage.
I'm a ride or die though, man.
I feel you.
You know?
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to take it right now. Pause.
That's it. I knew we was gonna have a rough 2 after Ben left anyhow. He wasn't doing that great when he was there the last 3, I feel, but
Yeah,
you know
true,
what I mean?
true that.
You know, but I knew it was gonna be a little rough. You know,
Yeah. You just didn't know how it was gonna end. You just want to make sure it ended respectfully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the key thing after that injury. Once that injury had, it was like, how are we gonna end this respectfully?
Yeah.
You know, because Big Ben is worth it because he's 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Bad
saying?
boy.
So,
He was.
It was bad. Miami out of Ohio, so I give him credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy of the
You
Ghost
know,
Smokers, Pugs. Pugs' younger brother went to Miami of Ohio and went to school with Big Ben.
Oh,
Go
yeah?
ahead. Yeah.
That's
Neither here nor there, but 6 points of separation.
This Sunday might be a little different with the Saints, man. We get
Saints go digging that ass.
Man,
Pause.
Come on. You know TJ Watt coming back, right? You know he was practicing. He back. He had that.
TJ Watt. Who's he play for? The Steelers?
Yeah.
Who is he? A fullback?
Nah. Goddamn. What the fuck is it?
Defensive end?
Yeah. We got his brother too. He's a beast.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. His brother is the one who plays fullback. He plays random positions, special teams. He's on the team.
What a monster.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I love?
The whole family, they was
work ethic.
genetically bred.
Yeah. I think there's 3 of them, right?
3 of them.
two
Because
on the
there's one that
Steelers?
plays for the Cardinals Cardinals? No, who is it? TJ Watt,
TJ and JJ.
JJ, and there's a third one.
I'm thinking, yeah.
So you're telling me 2 play for the Steelers and
Right.
the other one plays for.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we got 2 brothers.
Who is it? Who's they playing for? Put it in the comment section because I forget right now. I want to say the Cardinals. It's not the Cardinals. It was John Jones' brother who played for the Cardinals. He went somewhere else. So you don't listen to music while you work then, huh?
I listen to my mind, man. My
Constantly working.
Constantly, man. I listen when I go to sleep. Shit bouncing around in my mind, trying to get to the next stage in life, man.
Yeah. Tell me things that were like that are good about being 40 something, and tell me some things that are bad about being 40 something.
The good things about being 40 something is having an understanding about life, man, and being able to take a breath and see the beauty in life, bro. You know what I mean? That's what touched me the most. Like when I came to the understanding, like, yo, I can see the good, even though it might be bad, but I can see the good in it. Mm-hmm. I knew that was the age in me. You know what I mean? That you know. Mm-hmm. And then the bad parts of being in my 40s is the aches and pains. You know what I'm saying? That come with the territory of me working like the way I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So but yeah, man. I mean, I wouldn't have it no other way, man. I wouldn't even change my life. You know, I come up. You know, we ain't had too much. You know what I'm saying? But I love the way I came up. I wouldn't change it. Hilltop. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it at all, man. Because it made me who I am. It kept me hungry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't never satisfied. I always want more. You know what I'm saying? So
I was able to speak with Nick not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Just build with him and talk with him and be
Nick,
like,
Nick,
over
who's
all
this
these
Nick?
years. Nick from Maryland Market.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing to see, like, man, where we come from, where we was, the obstacles we've overcame, the speed bumps and potholes of life that just we were dealt in different ways. The way karma has paid us back for some of the things that we have done.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I
they
mean?
say though, man, there ain't no bumps in that road. That road ain't right.
Yeah.
That was my man, Sweet Bill from Cleveland, your hometown.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know my pops too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It goes back. I'm just glad that I'm just able to be here to provide a platform to be able to do something there where I could still interact with y'all and we could find a way to put forth something that's going to be useful and people can utilize, benefit from. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You got to work to eat and hustle to live. So, and that all it doesn't always mean illegal, but there's more ways than one to make $1.
Yeah.
It's easy to make money, but it's hard to keep it. Credit, financial literacy, generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I just got turned on to. It's crazy this late in life. You know what I mean? It's not taught in school.
Yeah. If this was 10 years ago, I always think about that, but I never have a regret.
Yeah, so I'm just learning.
But it was information and resources. But go ahead. That's when I interrupted.
I'm just learning about mutual funds and stocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? That got my attention, and I'm exploring and putting money towards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. You don't need a whole lot of money to start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can listen. I don't care if you work at McDonald's and you making $13 an hour or whatever.
If you
Just
put forth to it,
$50 a paycheck up, whatever you getting paid
to what?
bi-weekly or weekly.
Because you're saying now, like, because I grew up on shoebox. Yeah, because I grew up on shoebox money. You came up in the era of shoebox money.
That's no good though.
Like, I'm not telling you to tell people how to grow their money, but what direction do they put their money? Because when you say put it up, because you don't make no money with the money just sitting in the bank.
So listen, right,
the bank don't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, that's the biggest problem. Everybody always tell you make your money, work hard for you, and then you know what the biggest question is?
What?
How? But nobody wants to tell you how, right?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They always give you that shit, but they don't never want to tell you how.
But maybe a lot of people didn't know because there's a bunch of simple steps that you can take when you try to go simple with certain directions.
Right.
And you just got to get with the right people that help you in the direction that you're kind of going.
Right.
And then with the financial side of it, and then boom.
Yeah. So look, if you just starting out or if you like my age, or whatever, and you got kids, or our age, you know what I mean. Right now, what I would do is start a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you put 25 or 50, 100, 200, 400. You know what I mean? Put something in that shit every month.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what you get on the back end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Compounding interest. That's what people need to learn about is compounding. You know what I mean? Compounding interest. And
But it's hard. But it's hard to plan for tomorrow when we're living for today.
No, I understand.
And
that. I understand
and a lot of the money only gets us through today. It only gets us through to next paycheck. So when we're maneuvering, the paychecks we get is only week to week.
I understand that, but look here, I'm gonna call bullshit on that because a lot of people they say that.
Okay.
But you gotta take some of that lifestyle that you live, some of them things like beer.
Yeah.
People smoke reefer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You paying I don't know how much they pay for that shit now or whatever, you know what I mean,
Right.
what it costs, but whatever, but
Right.
if you take say you fuck up $100 a month smoking reefer.
Right.
That $100 a month, you could have been putting into a Roth IRA. How long people smoke reefer?
That'll help you buy a pound later.
I don't know about that. Man, come on. But what I'm saying though is, you know what I mean? You gotta give something up.
Yeah.
For later. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's hard to live for tomorrow.
Yeah,
it's hard to live for tomorrow, man.
It's hard because you don't know. You know what I mean? And
you
then,
don't know
and
that
then,
I know.
And then it's a gamble too, but it's all in how you place it, I guess. You know what I mean?
Because school didn't teach us that stuff. School didn't teach us financial literacy.
And there's reasons for that too, but we ain't gonna get into that right now. But you know, what I'm telling you now is, if you have young kids,
okay,
and they plan on retiring with $1 million or $2 million, start
early
IRA. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just mutual
and
funds
expect the earth not to blow up in the next 50, 100 years.
Right. Yeah. So ain't nothing guaranteed, man. But nobody expects to live. Like, look at us, man. I'm 42. How old are you? 42. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Listen, if I would have known this shit 20 years ago, you know how much money I would have? Like, if I'd invested what I fucked
but
up.
This.
Excuse me for my language,
no,
y'all.
but I've been
what I mean?
cussing all on here.
I'm keeping it all the way 100 because I'm a little bit passionate about that, man. You know what I mean?
We'll get up to the mic and tell them.
I tell my girls all the time, you know what I mean?
Look, hold on. Let me.
What's up?
Because you said excuse you for cussing.
Yeah.
And I want to show the disclaimer moving forward because you passionate about that shit. There's a disclaimer right there at the top of the screen that says parental advisory. I say fuck a lot. I say fuck a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
So go ahead though. But yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm a little bit passionate about it, man, because I'm a little pissed off that it wasn't withheld. It was just, I don't know how to explain it, man. I feel like it was withheld, man. You know what I mean? But there it goes again. When you got the right people around you, your circle, you know what I mean, and everybody wanting to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But everybody doesn't take that listen. Because let me break this down to you, and then I gotta piss, and I'm gonna let you take the floor for a second. But with that,
out here like that.
No, just for another minute or so. But hold on, listen. No, this is real because it builds right off the shit you said. Not everybody thinks with the mind state of, I got 10 heads, I got 10 friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But first of all, we ain't all got 10 friends. Okay, so I get that. Okay, but we got 10 friends. We got 10 people that we trust moving money around with each other. So if 9 of them people had $1,000 and one person was broke, all them 9 people gave that broke person $100, he'd have $900.
Fact. Now,
what do you do with that $900 as 10 people to make it grow and get your $1,000 back?
Right.
Plus.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people don't think that way. They, you know what I'm saying? Some people think to the point of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna break bread if I got half a piece of bread.
But you know the whole thing. You can break bread. You can give somebody $1 million, man. They be broke in a month. You feel me? You gotta give them a little bit of knowledge with that. You gotta give them some know-how too. You know what I mean?
Teach them how to fish.
Basically.
Pat out.
You know what I mean? And that's real. I try to tell my babies, like, hey, listen, my young daughter, she just started working, so I tell her, listen, you ain't paying no bills right now. I want you to put 60% of your check up. You know what I mean?
Like,
that 40% of that check.
Do what you want.
You can do what you want. As far as gas money, and that 40% got to pay for that insurance for that vehicle too. You feel me? So you got to have some type of responsibilities. You know what I mean? But that 60%, I need you to put that up. Right? So, therefore, I'm trying to show her, how money grow. You know what I mean? But I'm learning at the same time, too. You know what I mean? I'm not telling her something that I'm not an expert in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm
but as you grow, too. And every time you learn the right move, you filter it down.
Man. So I mean, that's my legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My babies ain't gonna go through what I went through. They ain't gonna have to do what I do, work two, 3 jobs at a time. They ain't gonna do that. That's why I do it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
And my lady gonna be comfortable when I go. My kids gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an important factor. But you got a lot of gold diggers out here, and people are just in it for the money.
My lady been with me through the good, through the bad, ups, downs. She's solid, bro. I stand on that. Yeah, I stand on that.
Man, that's dope. That's dope to be able to find, a rare gem that has such unique qualities that you can speak highly of.
She a knucklehead sometimes, but I stand on that.
Boy, that comes with the territory, man. There's good and bad that comes with that compromise and sacrifice.
Yes, sir.
So, man, cutting grass, cleaning out gutters, cutting tree. You cut trees?
What? Say less. Yeah, man. Yeah,
man.
Hey, yo, big shout out to Wooden's Lawn Service too, man. That brother gave me a lot of work this summer, and that's man. Listen, that's what I mean. Community support. See, he been in this game for I don't know what 15, 16, maybe even 20 years. You know, he started his lawn service back then, right?
Yeah.
And he's so big.
Yeah.
That some work he can't get to.
Yeah.
So here I come, new, starting in the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, look, I tell him, he found out, and I tell him, here, bro, here. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, like community support, man. And you know, when I say like networking and stuff like that, it's amazing. Like you never know where it's going to take you, like the positivity, like you know what I mean. Once you open your mind up,
because you're so used
to.
Because coming up in streets and knowing in the hood people who was always trying to get over you, it was always that level of anxiety initially you have to get over, fighting, knowing that like no, he's not trying to get over on you.
That
like,
should have had you moving.
We're
different.
Actually,
So
like,
you gotta retrain your thought of training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just, I mean, not saying let your guard down and
Right.
because game is still game. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be there.
Right.
But you know when somebody feeding you shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But how do you know somebody's feeding you shit unless you've gone through a long period of time, more than days, more than weeks, more than months, more than years, few years, like a long time dealing with bullshit. I know I took that, I drug that out too long. I was just thinking of a whole bunch of times, and I should have said seconds, minutes, hours, days.
Nah, you just been through something. That's all that is.
Yeah, we all been through something. We all come up in rough environments, man.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not gonna blame that on CTE though.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. I wouldn't change my life, man. It gave me character. You know what I'm saying?
Cut from a particular cloth.
Right. It gave me character, man. So all my struggles in life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame nobody, man. I didn't ask for it, but I don't blame nobody. That shit made me grow.
Yeah.
It might have hardened me a little bit, but it made me grow. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now I can take them lessons and mold my family how I want it to be molded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. We ain't doing this because I know how it's going to end up. You know what I mean? And I'll never put, put that bullshit in the game with my family. I would never do that. So breaking the mold, they call it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, breaking the mold. Oh no, it's breaking the chain of
breaking the chain. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say breaking the chain, something like that.
So
take 60 seconds to speak some positivity to the people out there, whether they be older or younger. Because I'm going to take one more piss break, and we're at like the last furlough of everything. So we're kicking it good. You know what I'm saying? We'll take another about, a few minutes or so to kick it and whatever. But and then, we rolling right now. Yeah, take about 60 seconds to talk some positivity.
The most positive thing I'm going to do is I'm going to beat you to the bathroom.
So he's gonna put that on me. Oh man, so we here, heavy as the crowd, y'all. I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Positivity. We building, and we're making sure that everybody gets their shine. You know what I'm saying? If you can spread light and not let the skyscrapers of evil hold you down, we're going to make some stuff happen. I got a screen in front of me that's blocking me, McCaffrey, and I can't see everything that's going on. So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to open up the chat and see if anybody said anything since then. But, we're rolling pretty good. We're not going to keep you too much longer. I think we talked a lot about the business, talked a lot about, what he's doing, where he's at, and who he's with. I think overall that we've, from this point, we've accomplished, huh?
Yo, you asked me before, you said, what age, like what you age.
I gotta no. Don't come in here starting to answer questions after I gotta piss. Hold up, no, because I didn't even get the microphone on.
You cutting out on me?
No, I gotta go. I gotta piss first. So you gotta talk to him. To keep that thought. But now it's your turn to talk to him. Hold on.
What you want me to talk to him about?
Whatever you gonna talk to him, because this is about business.
Talk to him.
Talk to him.
Hey, yo, I want to give a big shout out. Listen, check this out.
We can't see it, but they can see us. Hold on, no, you tell them. Listen, tell them listen right there.
I'm speaking to you. I want you to listen. Watch out.
Go ahead, tell them how you feel.
Yeah, commercial break me, please. Bro left me on air again. No, I ain't used to it. But when he come back, we're gonna dive into learning from the young boys. You gotta open your mind up. That's one thing that age bring you. You gotta open your mind up. Just because you old don't mean you know shit. Them young boys will teach you too. You know, we in that computer age. Pardon me, y'all, for leaving open air like that. Ain't nothing being said, but the homie had to take a break, and I don't do this much. So that's what you're dealing with, a young rook or a middle-aged rook. Here we go.
Yeah, I got a question for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it. Coming up in this day and age. That's why I had more shows. Coming up in this day and age, and back to where we was when we was younger. Heavy is the crowd. Thank all y'all for tuning in. When you think about, you see
Your boy McAfee on there with the
man,
security
they can't
plan.
see nothing, so we can't see. Oh, there we go. Finally disappeared. Look at that.
There it is.
Okay, so it finally cleared up. You grew up in an environment where the people around you, you could say safely without having to define individuals, that you were around a lot of people who had guns. Okay? Now, how do you feel about that when it comes to ownership or concealment of firearms, when it comes to your children in the schools and the teachers? Do you think teachers should have guns? What's your specifics about that?
Why not?
All of them?
That's why not?
All of them?
All of them.
Did you get a beer? I heard you crack something.
I did.
Because I think I drank more.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? That's my answer. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a firm believer in everybody should have a firearm, man. Firm believer.
Yeah. You gotta make that mic. Make sure it makes it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Firm believer in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the teachers then?
I believe so.
Mandatory or regulated?
Nah, I mean, listen, some people shouldn't have guns. You know what I mean? Some people just shouldn't have guns. So if you go through the proper training, you get permitted to CCW and all that good stuff, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they should have to qualify.
Right.
Yearly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or maybe even every 6 months qualify. You know what I mean? As far as shooting. 'Cause I don't want nobody out there shooting crazily around kids, and you know what I mean? You got to qualify. Once you qualify, you good. You can handle that. You can do that. I stay trained up. I stay at the motherfucking range.
I feel you. And you should take me with you to the range someday.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Be like, hey, come to the range with me.
I'll stay.
Okay.
I stay at the range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's that 10.
Okay.
With the red dot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. The closest thing I got to me right now is a clip. The closest thing I got is a clip. So
But yeah, man, I firm believer in carrying a firearm.
Oh, so
got mine
but
with me
hold
every
on.
day.
But when it comes to that, man, when it comes to that, and them carrying and the teachers carrying firearms, do you think that they need to be paid a little bit more? We're in the second half now. We're past the business now. If you want to talk business, we can talk business.
We good,
like
man.
Incorporated.
We chopping it up.
Now we chopping it up.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Any certification that you take time out to get, you ought to be paid for. That's the way. I'm a union man, so yeah. So any like I said, any certification that you take your personal time out to get, you should be compensated for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
So every teacher, what if they don't want to get one?
They don't have to. If they're not comfortable, I mean, you know.
How would you
check
go
this out.
about but listen, that okay. Cause I conceal carry. I'm a concealed carrier. I got my permit and all that stuff.
Me
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? As you should as every legal citizen, tax paying American, as you should.
Right.
You know. So my question for you is like, how do we go about monitoring that? How do we go about monitoring that? Like people not like these wild people getting concealed carries to do or buying firearms to buy assault, you know, any kind of pistol. Because some of the
See, here, I'm gonna stop you there because you said wild people getting concealed carries and shit like that.
they're not concealed carries.
There's no wild people getting.
Yeah, you're right.
They ain't going about it like that.
Yeah,
wild
what-
people is them dudes in the streets making
No.
making moves. So if you got enough sense to go get a CCW and you do it right and you take classes and you go re-register every 5 years.
Because this is what I'm saying.
You ain't no wild dude.
Here's the thing.
You just don't want to be played with.
Because this is what I wanted to get with. Okay, you're right. I retract that statement. I'm glad you clarified that. Okay, right there. So that past 60 seconds. Where I was getting at was with people who get the concealed carry. You know what I'm saying? Some teachers don't want to get it. That's fine. But then we got people out there that want to get concealed carries, and there's a lot of people that don't because there's constitutional carry that just passed in Ohio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And West Virginia's like that as well, ain't
Right.
it? Constitutional
Yes.
carry.
Yes.
Just carry it on. You ain't got to go through no class. You
Well,
ain't got to do
with that being said, you know, that constitutional carry in Ohio is only good for Ohio. We live in a tri-state valley. Once you cross that bridge 2 miles down the road, you're in violation now. You know what I mean? So it's better to take the class, take the course, the CCW course, so that way you can travel through 38 different states and be legal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because here it is, we're in Ohio, right here in Steubenville. You might want to buy a pack of cigarettes in West Virginia because they're cheaper. You got your pole on you, right? You ain't thinking. You drive across that bridge, which is what, a mile, 2 miles?
2.2 to Burger King.
Right, but that 2 miles could change your life. You mess around and make a traffic infraction. That 2 miles could change your life because now you're in the state of West Virginia carrying a concealed weapon and ain't got no business carrying it because you're not permitted. You feel what I'm saying? So it's better just to go ahead and do it right.
Do you think that specifically overall is a bad law? Do you think that's a bullshit law? You think that's a bullshit law?
I don't. No. That only really affects us right here in this tri-state. Like if you lived in
But there's other tri-state. Excuse me. There's other tri-states.
Like if you was in the middle of Ohio and you ain't touching no borders, we're a border state. Is what I'm saying.
Every state is a border state, bro.
I understand that, but if you in the middle of the damn state, you ain't going 3 miles and be in another state. Like right here, you can go within 6 miles. You can be in Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania.
That's a
3
fact.
miles. Well, 6 miles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a I don't know. For me, I know I forget a lot. You know what I mean? That's why I'm at the age now.
True.
I gotta write shit down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know sometimes I carry my gun so much. It's like a part of me. I don't even really realize it's on me. You know what I mean?
So if you had to worry about that factor of always traveling tri-state and not having that, you know what I'm saying, knowing that that's always a part of you, you'd be in jeopardy many a times.
Facts. So I just recommend.
So as
that
far
you
as
get
when
your
it comes to
CCW.
teachers, though, I think they should get paid more for having that concealed and carrying in the school.
Yeah,
that
but
should allow you to maybe not necessarily a higher wage, but a bonus.
That usually when you got a certification, it's only gonna bring you a couple more dollars on an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it always does. That's the American way. But
you know what I mean?
but we count. But like, you know.
But they should be compensated for it because
who's
they
counting
gotta pay
pockets
for
when
it,
you still
know what I
counting?
mean? Yeah.
You know.
Yup. So, yeah, that's where I stand on that, though.
Yeah. If teachers don't want to get, you know, concealed carries, that's okay. But if they do, they should get paid more. But by that statement there, it's like conceding to them getting paid a miserable wage. Not a miserable wage, because teachers don't get paid enough already, but for them not to get a reasonable bonus for that accolade. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying, but that's
Yeah, you know, because it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you an extra $2 an hour.
yeah, but bro, that's how it goes, man. You would think you would get more because you carry a great deal of
responsibility on top of that,
right?
But
right.
you can't even really put a price on,
right?
Thomas Smaganovich says, my man.
Big Tom, what's good, buddy?
He says hi to all. Always, Eugene's always been a brother there since I was young. Yeah. Love you guys.
Big Tommy, remember them collard greens I bring him? What was that, about 3 or 4 Thanksgivings ago? You remember them? Yeah. How about it, Tom?
Yeah.
Drop a comment if you remember them collard greens.
Yeah. We don't be keeping the chat open. When we get to that point, 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, I'll have the chat open. But it's like, I don't be worried about the chat. I'm more worried about, you know what I'm saying, who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, where I'm at. You know what I mean? So we in space right now, nigga. We in space.
No doubt. That's where you put us out there.
Yeah, we in space.
Venus, Mars, stars.
But would you ever go to space? Mars. Would you ever go to space? I get that answer.
Nah.
So, my homeboy Mike Mason on one of the prior pods said something about, hey, what if we found a way that we put forth insurance to people that when they die, we can go ahead and put them in a capsule and shoot them off the space like we did that doggone vehicle. Elon Musk did that vehicle on top of that rocket. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
For what, though?
To save space. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? We'll go there. Yeah.
So when somebody die, put them in
instead of Gucci, put them in the dirt.
Yeah, instead of putting them in the dirt.
Yeah, put them in the dirt. You shoot them in a capsule.
You know how much money? I mean, just thinking logically. You know how much will that cost? Right now, it costs like $1 million just to ride up there with Elon Musk or old boy that owned Virgin Mobile or whatever it is.
Bezos.
Yeah.
But would you do that though?
Hell no.
Why not?
For what? What I want to leave the planet for?
Well, we're in space right now, so I mean, it's not that bad.
Nah, I feel you, man, but I don't need to go to another planet.
Pull that mic towards you.
I don't need to go to another planet, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm good, man. I love my life right here on Earth, bro.
You love your life.
I love my life, man.
So all that Mars shit, Moon shit, other planet shit, all them pictures that on.
And I'm good looking at pictures.
you feel me? Looking at pictures?
I'm good looking at pictures, man. I don't need to go up there and see that.
Do you think we landed on the moon?
No. Do you? I think it was staged, bro.
Maybe not at that time.
I think it was staged to get funding to
actually land on the moon and start a civilization. Oh. See, you was like, man, I'm coming for this pod. I'm trying to promote my business. I didn't think we was going to do it.
Yeah, we went somewhere else, though. But it's cool, though. You know what I mean? Because we chopping it up. We politicking. It's good.
Yeah, so we're going to give them what they want because people people
you got me way out my comfort zone, let me tell you, anyhow, because, you know, I don't do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't do this. But it's cool, though. I'm comfortable. So, Yeah, it's
Hit
cool.
the like, subscribe, and share if you like
I
what's
think
going
it
on.
might be the Miller Lite that got me comfortable for real.
Oh yeah, but you know everybody,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody needs that little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miller Lite. That's part of the sponsor of what's going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cash App your boy. It's going right back to the game to make sure we get more live direct content. I'm with my main man Eugene Walker, Eugene Hauling LLC. And we talking about space, nigga. We talking about space, man. Remember my pops and his motorcycle?
Yeah, man. That was my man. Old Smooth. That was my dude, man.
Yeah, man.
Coolest brother. You know. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Some wild days, man, before social media. It's just so different because I feel like, you know, not nearly my halfway point, but like right in that cusp of me becoming of age, social media was it. Like everything started moving digital. You know what I mean? Before that, like 9/11, where were you in 9/11?
9/11.
Where were you at when the towers
exactly,
crashed?
Exactly where I was.
Okay,
I was on Oak Grove. Matter of fact, you know the house you grew up in. Well, here, you know when you came to Steubenville.
Yes,
on
yes.
the corner, you know,
Yes.
Carnegie and
Yes,
yeah.
Oregon.
right. That was I was at the crib.
You was at the crib. Tell me that day. Tell me that day.
Man, it was crazy. I mean, it was crazy. You know, the one hit, boom. We thought it was over.
Yeah.
Minutes later, pow. We knew it was an attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was wild, man. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy here in Ohio. That happened in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
And it
it's like we
real
all got people
somber
in New
feeling
York.
when you went outside. It was like a somber feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. I mean, yeah.
When people held up that American flag, it just felt like it meant a little bit more.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
Yes,
I was
sir.
at work at that time. I was in electrical trade union, IBEW 141. Shout out to them.
Brian Marshall. You know, bro? You know Brian Marshall?
No,
You don't know Brian Marshall? Yeah.
Maybe by face.
Jenkins.
Maybe because you know he does big work.
Yeah.
So
You know, it ain't too many brothers in IBEW. You know what I mean?
right.
So,
No. Because I just had one. Mike Mason a few pods ago. Mike Mason. He's in the Gainesville, Florida. IBEW. I
I'm
don't
talking
remember
about
the
here,
number.
Steubenville, right?
Steubenville,
here.
yeah, we got one right down the road,
Right
and
there
then we
on
got
First
one
Street.
on. Yep.
What I'm
on,
saying though, it's probably only maybe a good, maybe 8 brothers in there. On, you know, being real.
Yeah.
That's why. Listen,
Talk to me.
the trades is where it's at, man.
Trades.
If y'all young, I don't care if you old, but if you young for real, go apply to a local union, man, because we need builders. People
Talk
with
to
skill.
'em.
We need skilled labor. Skilled labor is where it is at. You hear me? You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah.
You know.
And let me affirm your statement by saying you're not the only person who's come on my show and say that.
Yeah.
And that's one of the best things anybody can come on the show and be the realest about and say.
No doubt.
Because that's what the world really needs.
Yeah,
what
man.
the world needs now is trades, all trades.
Yeah.
Electrician to a simple truck driver. What the world needs now.
That's real shit.
Heavy
too, man.
operators, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing.
That's real. The wage is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The wage is real good.
Yeah, but you know, it sucks working over 50 hours.
For some. I remember.
No, for
I remember
all.
at one
Just
point-
because you're used to it,
man.
don't make it right.
Man,
just
I
because
remember
you
at one point in time in my life, man, when I was traveling and working, they'd be like, they'll call me for a job. I'd be like, if it wasn't the 84 hours a week, I don't want to go. It had to be at least 72 hours.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
At least 6 12s. You know what I'm saying? I wanted 7. I wanted 84 hours a week. If it wasn't 6 12s, man, it ain't worth my time. Why would I separate myself from my family for 40 hours, 50 hours a week?
But that's what I'm saying.
And I'm 10 hours away from the shack. It ain't worth it to me. We gotta get that bread. If you want me out there, I need at least 72 to 84 hours a week. You feel me? Yeah, that's facts. My wife will tell you that. I stand on that. Yeah.
So, do you plan on expanding with your business and gaining employers?
Well, you know what? Business is decent right now. I employ one person right now full time. You know, it's full,
yeah.
You know, it's full time until they let it be.
Yeah.
But yes, I do. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna grow. Equipment's gonna grow. It's gonna get better.
You're gonna need more hands. Hands on deck.
Right. And if I keep getting this right here, this community support, and it's gonna be a lot faster.
What's the email?
My email?
Yeah, because I don't know if that was on the card. I'm gonna put.
No, it's not on there. But email.
But give it to him. Talk to the mic, man. Say it with your chest.
It's real simple. Eugene Walker 740@gmail.com. Eugene Walker 740@gmail.com.
So okay, this is the thing though. I stay in Lima, Ohio, and you're located in Ohio Valley, and you need stuff moved. How much extra? Like, of course we gotta compensate for gas, but man, you gonna do that?
Absolutely. What? Man, listen, you paying them.
Like, what's the scale? Yeah, what's the landscape of whether are you nationwide?
No, I'm nationwide. Like I said, I'm the Tri-State Valley, Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, but right here on that tip. But if you need something done in Chillicothe, come in. But the price is going to reflect on that. You got to know that. So you may be better off, just being real, you may be better off getting somebody local. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. If there is somebody local, but there's a lot of people.
This is what I ran into before. Dude's car broke
because that's
down.
just as rare as certain taxi services.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bus services.
Right.
That's a limited time frame service. I mean, but though you could probably offer your services at any given time, like, hey, I need you to move that stuff from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What, like, you accommodate with that, right? Time frame, it don't matter?
Nah, it don't matter, man.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Go ahead, talk that shit.
Dude's car broke down in Cincinnati. Matter of fact, he was in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. You know, that's right there, Cincinnati, Washington Courthouse. Boom. Right outside of Columbus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we went down there, towed it back, made it happen. It don't matter. If you paying, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going.
So they can hit you up with
he made
the
it
issue.
right. You know what I mean? He paid for the fuel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You paying, I'm going.
Yeah.
Fact.
Now, are you someone that can quote that, like, over a phone call, over
something
email?
Something like that.
Because you're available on Facebook, you're available on what other social medias? You just gave your handle for...
Just Facebook. You know what I mean? I have TikTok, but I don't have... You know, I'm not... my business is not on TikTok. That's just pure entertainment. But Facebook and my phone number is right there. That's the best way to get me. I have a lot of people private message me, too, on Messenger.
Yeah.
I don't hear that all the time. So...
Yeah.
I'd rather you call that number.
Yeah.
At 740-512-2758.
Yeah.
I'd rather you call that number and speak to me directly.
Yeah.
Than leaving a message, because that message might sit there for a little bit because I don't see it. You know what I mean? All the time.
There's not enough hours in the day.
Right. It's only one of me. I wish it was two. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but then you'd have to spend time watching over that other guy, because then you're like, man, I don't think he's like me.
Right.
You'd be questioning your whole life. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what they say, man? If you want it done right, do it yourself, right?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing right here at Heavy is the Crowd. We're doing it ourselves.
The crowd is heavy now.
Yeah, man. Hold up. We're here breaking it down with my main man, Eugene Walker. Good times. You ever went on some crazy vacation? We'll get back to space real soon. But like, you ever went on a cruise or anything like that?
Nah, man, no.
Are you like?
I've been on a real line vacation. I think one time.
Yeah.
My lady took me to where she take me. She took me to Atlantic City.
Okay. I heard Atlantic City is rumping right now. Somebody just came back and was like, "Yeah, it's lit right now." Yeah,
man. I want to go somewhere where the water blue though, for real. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I want to do. We went to Niagara Falls maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, it was when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
We went up there, because the border was shut down.
Yeah.
We went there, but I don't do too many vacations, man. I'm always working, but I got to make time for myself, man, because like I said before, life is short. We have to enjoy what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
You can't enjoy the fruits of your labor, you shouldn't even be doing it. You feel me?
Man.
So yeah, so
And
I got it. That's something that I got to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Because my mind is always on go.
Right.
You know,
right.
I get a phone call. I write it in the calendar. Boom. I'm on it. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
My thing is, I got to learn how to separate work, family. You You know what I mean? And make some time in the middle for my family. You feel me? Because I'm always on go. They'll tell you I'm always on go.
Right.
But that's gonna change, man. I gotta find that happy medium.
That balance.
Because why I work the way I work? Because I work a full-time job and I run this business. You feel what I'm saying? So why I do all that if I can't celebrate and enjoy that with my family?
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and they the whole reason why I do it. I don't do this shit for myself.
Right.
It ain't about me. It's bigger than me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is your
bigger
opportunity to actually, and this is your opportunity to actually say it, because you know what I'm saying. How much time do you take out of the day and out of your life to actually be able to express that to the crowd, to those people, to those individuals? You know what I'm saying? They know now. They knew now through your actions, but now they know now through your your words, because you ain't like, we're not built to have to say that first.
Right. Facts.
It's put in the work.
Yeah.
And then if granted the opportunity, but we didn't know an opportunity like this was here to be able to even say.
Put in the work, and then hopefully they see it, because
hopefully they see
it and understand why you doing it. You know what I mean? Because if you don't never get a chance to say it, or you too bullheaded to say it, you know what I mean?
Or you too busy.
Right, facts. Or you too busy to say it. Nobody ever has an understanding. You know what I mean? Or why you was doing what you was doing.
That doesn't mean that doesn't mean during that process you don't try to find a level of balance. Right. It's always going to be a slope. It's never going to be even playing, because then you reach a plateau, and then you feel like you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? You stay there too long. Like, you know, there's plenty of people. Even when you're young, you get that itch. Even when you're flipping fries, you know what I'm saying? You're like flipping burgers. You're like, okay, well, I'm working. This is how I'm taught. I work, bring home the bacon, whatever. I'm taking my money, do what I do. And I worked for a year and I earned a vacation. Now I'm off. The first 2 days, okay, whatever. 3 days, boom. 4 days, boom. 5th day, you're itching to get back to work.
Man, shit, it's
5th day, you're itching.
3 days for me.
Yeah.
Listen, I got 3 weeks of vacation at my job, and I'll tell you like this. Last year, what was it? No, 2 years ago, I think it was 2020 or 2020.
Because that first check will look the same. Check will look the same, but then that second check is like, oh, shit.
I never took a vacation with my vacation days.
Yeah.
It's always take a vacation, finish doing this job. You feel what I'm saying? So I take a vacation from my regular job to finish a job out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's got to change in my life. I need to take a vacation to take a damn vacation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's hard when you got something, you starting something, and you putting your heart into that shit.
Right.
And you passionate about it. You know what I mean? You putting a product out there, and you want that product to be right. So it's hard to
build that respect, and maybe through time and through efforts like this, you can gain the crowd's respect to know, like, hey, I'm gonna wait on you.
Yeah. Facts.
Because you need to take some time off for yourself, and I'm gonna find a way around it. We're gonna wiggle something out. If you're not available, you know what I'm saying? Because you make yourself available 24 hours a day. If you need something on the jump, I got you. But like that long-term shit, you might catch me on a vacation week. Because I really need a vacation week, because the mental, physical, and spiritual is important.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Were you raised in the church?
I used to go to church when I was younger. And then I quit going. You know what I mean? I'm the type person, I believe this. I don't believe you have to go to church to be right with God. You feel what I'm saying? That's the way I feel.
Okay.
Because
talk to me, I got you.
You got me on religion.
I
told you politics and religion I wasn't gonna do, but you got me.
Okay. You ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta go far with it.
I just feel like you don't have to go to the house to be right with God. I don't think you do. Long as you know what I'm saying. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I really don't. You know, long as you got that personal relationship, you know what's going on. You know what's good.
Do you think being a good person alone will get you into heaven?
Being a good, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
How you feel?
No.
Okay. Why?
You got to learn some of the works. no matter, because all religions run parallel, I think it's important that you take time out in this life to.
So you
No.
Okay.
I think it's important to take time out in this life to learn some of the religions. Not per se go to Bible study or what have you, but I'm thinking like you need to get a taste of religion. I'm not a big believer of religion. I'm a big spiritual person. So hold up. I feel all religions run parallel. So no matter what you believe in, what God you believe in is at the highest, you know there was somebody, like, it's hard not to say to somebody who believes in God or believes in, Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, Yahshua, you know what I'm saying, all of them, for them to not believe that there's a God. So, yeah, that God created those, how it got spread up and got deciphered throughout the years, because there's a God, there's a higher power. Overall, there's a higher power to all this. You know what I'm saying? We're not the end all be all. It sounds cliche, and I wish I had a better vocabulary to try to explain it right now in this moment, because, you know what I'm saying, it's the perfect moment to try to explain it, and I wish I had the vocabulary to be present in the moment. But no, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's all about God. All religions run parallel. So no matter what you believe in, it veers you off the tributaries of extremism. You know what I'm saying? If you allow it. But overall, religion's there to tone you down, calm you down, and do for another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It don't matter who you believe in. But to go back to what we were saying, because see how I took a rant and took it off.
Yeah,
no.
That's good. That's what
Because
we're here for.
here, does religion have a factor in things it does? Oh, what was the question? Because you had said something earlier to go back to what we were saying. I'm lost. We got a subscriber. Somebody just subscribed.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, that's what that was. I don't know who it was, but somebody just subscribed. So shout out to you. I don't have it open. Hold up, what was it? Chat box, alert box. Let's see. I don't know, but yeah, everything runs parallel, man. Everything runs parallel. Religion is a way to dumb you down and give money to the church and organizations that can do crooked things. But I run in similar paths with you in train of thought when it comes to, like, you don't need to go to church, but you should taste church. I think it's important to taste church.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it is. Heavy is the crowd.
Heavy is the crowd. So that's
and the crowd is heavy.
I'm gonna send this link to somebody. As heavy as the crowd is to subscribe, right?
Yeah. Heavy is the crowd. Subscribe. DelTha510 is the music page. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. I got the subscribe thing just floating up there doing what it do. Let me see here.
Heavy is the crowd.
Yeah, man. Heavy is the crowd.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
We live right now.
No doubt.
Live and direct with my main man, Eugene Walker. Having a whole podcast. This is a whole podcast. This is a whole sit down. It's like trying to find that thin line between homies that kicked it out in the streets since they was young to, like, trying to be a professional about this stuff and still, show that you're in the right direction. It's a thin line. And then you got your Joe Rogans, you got your Joe Rogans, you got your Joe Buddens, you got the... Do you watch any podcasts?
Nope. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, let's both... let us both. check our social media stuffs.
Yeah, it's going crazy. I better turn this back on airplane.
People
done seen me on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they shed love. You know what I mean?
Shout out to all those people, babe. Yeah, you got to hit the subscribe button. You got to hit the share button. You got to hit the notification button.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So that's why that's why we do it,
Yeah.
Like I appreciate you, bro, for, like I said, bringing me on here and put a little spotlight on my business, man. You know what I mean?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
And like I said, man, this shit is fun to me, promoting other people. Boosie, William Zimmerman, he just opened that shop out there in Steubenville Mall, man. If you need a cut, go check him out. Chasing Chance Barbershop, bro. Go out there, show some support, man. Show the bro some love, man. He doing something big. He ain't just a barbershop. He's selling shoes and everything, man. You know what I mean?
Are they knockoffs?
No. Official.
But I want to know how much of an added price is going on to it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Because I can go get some Jordans that I want, let them sit for 6 months. Like they come out, I let them sit 6 months. I pay $220 for them from Shop X.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I need real live legit shit when it come out. Like he got exclusives. He sells sneakers. He sells sneakers and he does hair. Or I mean he cuts.
No, he's a barber.
Barber.
And he's he just ain't cutting hair. He a barber. He a professional. He been in the game for a minute. He had a shop out there. Yeah. Bro good. He good now. And then like I said, he's selling shoes and he got the little ping pong table in there and the heavy bag. He got the heavy bag in there, you know what I mean? Go in there and get your game right, get polished up, hit the heavy bag, get your cardio together. You feel me?
Hey, let him know.
He's doing something different, man, because you ain't no barbershop in Steubenville you can go to and hit the heavy bag or play a game of ping pong.
And that's in Steubenville. Where is it at?
Steubenville Mall. Right across from the old Foot Locker. If you've been in Steubenville for a long time, you know the old Foot Locker. He right across from there. So show that brother some support, man. Go out there and check him out. Yeah.
I'm super with that. Not only that, since you're not all the way hip, I've had 3. That you know what I'm saying. That'd be 3 people I had from the Fort Steuben Mall because I had Bill Schmidt who owns the Holistic Cloud 2.0.
That's the smoke shop.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He right next door to them.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. He was on the pod.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Urban Green.
Yeah, the food, bro.
Food?
Yeah.
He was on.
Yeah. You know what I like about him, bro? I don't even know, bro, but I like his style. He had a little free lunch program going on Pleasant Heights when he first started
in a bag.
Yeah, man. So listen, big shout out to him. Much respect, man. Because I think that bro from Pittsburgh, he ain't even from here.
He ain't even from here.
And he taking care of the community, man. Listen, that right there. That's solid with me, bro. You know what I mean? He ain't even from here. He from Pittsburgh, and he come here and he got a free lunch program for the kids. You know what I mean? And he was, my biggest thing is this, he out there cutting grass, them fields, they let the fields grow crazy. He out there taking his own time, money and gas and equipment. He cutting vacant lots, you know what I mean, that the city ain't taking care of. He out there doing that, man. So, yeah. Show that brother some love too, for real. What's his name again?
Urban Green.
Yup. Yeah. He got a little food spot out there in the mall.
Yup.
Yeah.
He got it on the corner too. He bought the Foxes.
Oh, yeah.
Fox's
Matter of fact, him and Reem, right? Reem got something to do with that.
He was about 2-3 pods ago he was on.
Reem?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why you need to subscribe. Go to the videos. You got to scroll over because it'll just show you like the popular and whatever type videos. You go over to the live or the video section and then you just scroll down and there's all sorts of people that I've had on the show. Yeah. We've sat here and chopped it up like this.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
in different ways.
Yeah. It's a pleasure, bro. And I, like I said, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. We opening doors.
Yes. That's what it's about, man. You asked me earlier, the young you and the old you. See, the young me wouldn't have been here. The old me wants something new. You know what I mean? I'm accepting. I'm accepted to, you know what I mean, to new things, man. So yeah, that's the part when I say I see the beauty in things.
Yeah.
It ain't just to benefit me. You hear me on here shouting out everybody, trying to throw, okay, this my little 15 minutes of fame, right?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and push somebody else. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So that's what it's about, man. And that, like I said, man, like I told you, Crawford Construction, Venus and Barb, the candy store down there, they got the U-Hauls, you know what I mean? You moving, you know what I mean? All that, man. So yeah, like I said, man, it's fun to me. It's fun to me.
Yeah.
Let me see how many people I can send
put
out
on.
there.
Let me see how many people I can put on. Yeah.
Man. Let me tell bro about this. Oh, you need a screen door put on? Call Crawford Construction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Oh, you need some block laid? Call Crawford Construction. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, man. I love that shit. It's like I said, it's fun.
Be in the position to be able to put people on.
It's fun to me, man.
Yeah,
it
man.
is. Like it make my heart feel good. You
make
know
your
what I'm
heart
saying?
melt.
Oh man, not melt. It just give me a feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I love it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if you doing good, and ain't nobody else doing good. What's the sense of doing good?
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Yeah. It's nice to flex though. Stop playing. It's nice to flex.
That ain't never been me. You see, flex. You see my work boots? Still got mud on.
Yeah, they stink too.
Huh? They might. yeah. But you know, I ain't never been no.
No, I'm fucking with my man's though. You know what I'm saying? We roast section from the Ville, Killerville, Capsville. You know what I'm saying? Same hilltop.
Yeah, I ain't never been no flexer.
You never been no flexer though?
Nah, man. It ain't matter how much money I had. You know what I mean? Because I've been broke. I came out broke. Been broke.
Yeah.
Got money. Been back broke.
Yeah.
Got some more money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So it ain't that flexing shit. It ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't me.
What about
was.
What about a clothing line? No clothing line?
Carhartt, Dickie.
Carhartt, Dickie.
Yeah. Workwear.
Yeah.
You know it.
Okay. I can dig it.
I ain't never been about labels.
Yeah?
No.
I've never been necessarily a guy about jerseys.
Mm-hmm. You say jerseys? Like football, basketball jerseys?
Professional.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, I have worn. I've had some nice photographs with jerseys on, but you know, over time, you know what I'm saying. And then I got affirmation when my homeboy Ricky Fletcher was the same way. He was like, I ain't about idolizing other people. He was like, I'm my own stuff.
Man, false prophets, man.
But you know, but we grew up in the era of 2000s and the late 90s where like that was the gear. That was like
some old heads our age is like stuck in that shit. Like man, take that shit off, man. Put that on the wall in your man cave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't ever been about a gold chain?
I think I had a gold chain when I was probably 18, 17.
Yeah.
What I want to put a rope around my neck for?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me.
Make yourself a target.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna buy some gold, it's gonna be a damn
gold bar.
You
gold bar, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't put no gold to put. I ain't buy no gold to put around.
Melt
my
that
neck.
shit down and make it a bar like a Snickers.
Facts,
Give it to me. Hide that shit in my freezer behind the fucking elk that I never eat.
Right. So yeah. That's see, that's another thing. When you get older, man, that's how you think. Like, the hell I'm about this for and hanging around my neck. You know what I mean? When I could put that.
Because you want to look good in the moment.
Man, shit looking good.
So
shit.
getting I'd
rather feel good than look good, brother.
Okay, then so what? Like, okay, because what's wrong with like? Because I'm gonna get both my ears pierced.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a personal choice, man. You know what I mean?
Not saying I don't
see no problem in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't see no problem in it.
But if you ain't got a 401k, there's no sense.
Facts. Matter of fact, if you ain't got 2 or 3 different investments, there ain't no.
So, speaking of investments, that's something that I wanted to talk about earlier when you was on like one of your wonderful rants. Did you ever dip in crypto?
No. I never had. But you know what? I wish I had. And,
yeah.
You know, I just wasn't polished enough to do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing about a lot of crafts that we jump in. We're never polished when we jump in that craft.
Right.
We learn a lot of shit as we go on the job, hands on.
So,
you feel me?
Let me tell you this though.
Okay, talk to me.
When you know you talking about old, young, like the young boy, my man, love that boy to death. Trey Harton put me on to this book, and this book been out over 20 years.
You read?
I do. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I've heard of it, and people talked about it.
Highly recommended. I'm just now diving into it, you know what I mean? And when I come back, I know I'm going to come back. When I come back, I'm going to be able to give you some more. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this book is powerful, man.
Oh, you heard it first right here. The man's coming back. He's going to have more for you, more input.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And the young bull gave me that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
How old is that boy? 22, 24, something like that?
Yeah.
So being able to be like open-minded, like, yo, this young dude got something to tell me. I'm gonna receive it. You know what I mean? I could be a butthead and be like, man, that young boy ain't got nothing to tell me. Shit, you crazy as hell.
Yeah.
He put me on game. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Trey Harden.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to him.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Read it. Get at it. It's been out over 20 years. But here I am, 42, just now reading it.
And that's a lot of times I go over that with myself, that I'm like, man, I'm 42 years old. If I would have had the resources, the knowledge, and the things that would happen in time 10 years ago.
Crucial, huh?
Crucial. But then I wouldn't have lived a lot because, like, my 30s was crazy.
Yeah, I think we all,
30s was crazy, especially in that era.
From like 22, 21 to 30 something.
Yeah. But but that's I'm talking about 30s, not 30s. I know, you've been a married man and stuff, but I'm saying just like, it's been a crazy road, this whole path, and just to be here to be able to spread light, spread positivity, shed light.
Yeah, that's what it's about for me now, man.
Yeah.
That negative talk, I really don't even indulge in that.
Yeah.
I don't even, like, if somebody come to me left, I don't even want to.
Yeah.
Man, get out of here with that. I ain't got the energy for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to feed into it. Like, boss. Yeah, boss.
Yeah.
Okay, do that shit, man.
Man, if somebody walk in the room, bro, I feel like I'm a little blessed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You asked me who told me who had a positive impact on my life, and Mrs. Lordjohn, she told me one day, she said, you special. Huh? She said, you don't even know it, but you special.
Yeah.
I started believing that shit. You know what I mean? For real, man.
Why
you need
wouldn't you
people
believe
like
it?
that in your life, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And she had me when I was a little kid, I think 3rd or 4th grade or something like that. I just seen her at Walmart the other day.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Love that woman to death, man. Yeah. You need people in your life to tell you things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Say, I'm proud of you.
They see things in you that you don't see in yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It definitely in my 40s, I find more that it's important to tell people. And I have the problem because I don't want people to take the wrong way, because a lot of times my tone comes off the wrong way with things.
I get that.
But like, a lot of people just need you to tell them you're proud of them.
That's it.
But
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, right. But when you say, hey, I'm proud of you, you don't want them to seem like they're your inferior. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because you get it from because you're supposed to get it from a parental aspect, and a lot of us don't. So when you get it, you're thinking like, you try to get sunned. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of just be like, no, bro, I'm proud of you. And a lot of times I follow that up as like, hey, say it like, especially if you're older, they'd be like, hey, I'm proud of you as my elder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of you. Like,
yes, sir.
Like, you accomplished shit that I wish that I was in, that I would be able to do how you do what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like to do everything. I got my hand in the cookie jar of everything. I'm so passionate about the projects that I do. You know what I'm saying? That it's hard to let somebody else in. But the best things that I create is when other people are involved.
Right.
And like you had said earlier, and we were trying to correlate with the whole business that you got going on. Not only this right here, but things that you do moving forward and things that you've done in the past will allow you to be like, hey, gain the respect of that man.
You know what they say? They say if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go together.
Ooh.
You feel me?
But each could be beneficial, right?
It can be beneficial. It's how you perceive it. You know what I mean? But you heard what I said. I said if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, go together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you go, listen. When you got a brotherhood, or just love itself, like, you know what I mean? Man, the foundation is crazy. You can build something
Crazy.
Man. Astronomical. Bro.
An empire. An empire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Towers that skyscrape.
Yep.
Literally and figuratively. Man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. We in the last furlough of stuff, man. We done covered the word of the day. We done covered a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we got more to say, man. You know,
we do. That's what we normally say for part two.
Part two. Yeah. I feel like it's a part two, man. Because listen, I'm telling you right now, this ain't like I said before. This ain't. But bro, like we've been chopping it up, man, and it feel natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that's also the human element that I provide for. You know,
much respect, bro. You got a nice little setup here. You know what I mean? I come in, bro, got the water, he got the tissue, he got the napkins, he got everything set up, he got the ashtray. You know what I mean? Bro got it set up good. So if he asks you on, please come. For real. Man. Yeah, because it's a good experience, man. I mean, the energy is good. You know what I mean? Heavy is the crowd.
And the crowd is heavy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. With my main man.
So, yo, listen, this is a blessing for me, man, because like
new experiences.
Yeah, man. We had an
it ain't no roller coaster.
I messed around and got sick, and it didn't happen. Bro called me yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, yesterday before.
Yo, you still want to do it? Yeah. Hell yeah, I want to do it. And here we are, man. And,
man.
The experience was good, man. For real, bro. Yeah.
We talk about all kinds of shit on here. Break it down to the bone gristle.
Yeah.
And we ain't even scratched we scratched the surface, man. But you know what I'm saying? The lottery ticket is well beneath the rest of the game that we got to play till we get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Right.
So, you know, I encourage you while I'm on here because it encourages me later to remind you if we ain't been on it. Like, you know, with your own business, you need a walker. You need a walker hauling at Gmail. You need but you know what I'm saying, you need a you know what I'm saying, a YouTube channel to show pieces of your work. You know what I'm saying? Show pieces of your work being done beginning and after. Because you said you took pictures for your customers before and after. Now put them on a channel. Right. You see what I'm saying?
So that's a good thing because sometimes my mind be so focused on the task at hand, I don't think outside the box like that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let me go ahead and advertise like this because listen, most businesses from word of mouth and advertising.
And that's when we come back to the respect is the key to life. Now, because you're going to get the respect of like people just going to call you up on the humbug, never seen your face, never heard nothing, and just be like, oh, yeah, so-and-so told me to call you because I need this.
I got 3 of them calls today. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 of them today.
So-and-so called me, told me that you can move my. Yeah. So, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
I move half of that mountain over there if they's paying right.
Well, you know that's only because it's close enough. You said you wasn't nationwide yet,
no,
but we working on it. Heavy as the crowd is
yet.
Nationwide, and this is part of the cross-pollination.
Yeah.
Cross-pollination.
Yeah,
go ahead. Let's split this last beer. Finish that beer,
bro. You go ahead, do your thing. I gotta go put some out. So pardon me, man. Commercial break before a minute.
Yeah. No, we gonna split this last beer. We're gonna drink it. We're gonna go about our business, and then that'll be over. Heavy as the crowd. My main man, Eugene Walker. We here, we chopping it up. See, it's the natural, organic build that we have when we put people together that's just here for the greater good. You know, we going to work it out. I encourage you guys to Cash App us. His information is in the description. My information is in the description. I almost had to burp. All the information that you need is in the descriptions. There's some people I know that really legitly, watch this or listen to this or both while they're on the treadmill. And that's dope. While they're on the row machine. People watch this in quarters. People watch this in eighths. People watch this in 16ths. You know? And that's a beautiful thing. I wanted to talk all manly to you guys so you know, hey, macho this, macho that. Nah, we here. We're doing a beautiful thing. Community. We're all about community. Shout out to all my people that, you know what I'm saying, my main man Eugene shouted out. And all the guests that I've had on to this point that helped me build to this. And, you know, I'm a pioneer, and I accept that, and I know there's people coming in after me that is going to do it bigger and better. But I laid the gravel road, and hopefully somebody acknowledges me down the road for what I've accomplished, whether it be music, being a good person, podcasts. I've tried to do what I could while I was here, and that's just my main man.
Yeah, you can't build shit without a foundation, huh?
Foundation. Yeah,
man.
talk to me
So,
about
yo,
foundations.
tell me about that show, man, that I seen you in over there at the Heritage Festival over there. That was fire, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
That was fire. I was feeling that. I caught it. I wasn't live there, but, you know, I caught it on the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. You know, I went live on a couple social media sites to do that. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things that, a lot of potholes and speed bumps that went through that we had to go over to make that stuff happen.
But it happened. Tell me this, though, because that went away for a long time. How did y'all put that together? I know there was a lot involved, like a lot of people involved.
Listen, when it comes to all that and putting them people together, I wasn't an organizer. I was just, you know, in direct line with them. There was more people that were supposed to be involved with the performance,
right?
And they weren't available in the moment. So, you know, but shout out to them. I had to do it myself, and I didn't have any control over anything but what I was going to portray to the public.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
It was dope. It was a good experience. It rained real hard right before we started, so it made for, like, you know, a lot more people were out there before it rained, but still, there was hundreds of people out there.
Yeah.
A couple hundred, few hundred.
The energy looked good, though, bro.
Yeah,
man. I mean, it did.
Yeah, man, appreciate that. You know, that was just something I was trying to do, and, you know, that a lot of free work you got to put out there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound mean, like this is all about the money or whatever, but you got to create a product. You got to make yourself a product that when you create that it is so abundant that, you know, you want to make sure that everybody can get a sample. You know what I'm saying? That was a community thing. I did that for the community.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I know not many can do what I do.
Right.
So who am I to deny them and showcase my talent when they because they had other people available, but they asked me.
Yeah.
They reached out to me.
Yeah, that means something.
Yeah, let me get one of them.
Yes, sir.
It means something. Yeah, and that's one of the first times in my life that, you know, not one of the first times, but that's, you know, that's a major moment. That's a major moment in life when I'm on the humbug about going about whatever I do in my life, and I get an inbox talking about, hey, we want you.
Right.
And it's not spam mail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get all of that you get is spam mail. So, shout out to Nikki Hythen. Shout out to CJ Mitchell.
CJ Mitchell, man, he be doing a lot of good in the community, bro.
Yeah,
I love the way that brother moved, bro. You hear me?
And all I want to do is get put in a position where I could chase people like that. Mm-hmm. Not to beat them, but just to create a new plateau that we each can ladder our way up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I see what you do. Help me do a little better than you, so I can put you in a position to get, like, you helping somebody up a mountain. Yeah. Boom, they get up so high, then they get up so high, you climb up. Boom, then you lift them up, and then boom. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't see that because, you know, as a youth, we're all out for ourselves, trying to create and trying to be who we are, trying to find ourselves. And it doesn't always work out that way. And we don't find it out till later on in life if we're lucky to live on that life.
That's the beauty of aging, bro.
Who is somebody who you lost in the Ville that really meant something to you? I know there's so many of them, but like a Ville favorite, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that died that really, like, worth shouting out right now. Because we can go through rest in peace all day about people that we all know that passed, but like somebody was like, man, that shit hit hard.
On some real shit?
Yeah.
My pops. Gene Walker. Mean Gene. He gave me the game. He gave me this hustle that I got. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing away from my mother, because my mother is the world. You know what I mean? But
shout out
my
to
pops. I don't idolize too many people. You know what I mean? But my daddy, he was something special, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a great man.
He had his handicaps, and he still was a hell of a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he gave me the hustle, the know-how. You know what I mean? He taught me a lot. So yeah, when he passed, that touched me. You know what I mean? For real, yeah, it touched me.
Yeah.
But he gave me that strength, bro. He gave me that knowledge.
Yeah.
He gave me that foundation. You feel me? Yeah.
Strength,
So,
knowledge, and foundation. Do you think all those? Okay, so the knowledge you gained from him being here, present on Earth, the foundation and the strength came from his passing?
No. That came from him being here. You know what I mean? He taught me so much without even knowing he taught me so much. You know what I mean? People give you game and they don't even know they give you game.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. So
whether it's about them individually, whether it's about them as people, whether it's about human nature.
Right. Yeah, they give it to you. Sometimes they don't even know. But that shit run with you your whole life. You know
and when it comes back and hits you full circle, bro, and somebody says, have you ever had somebody come back to you later on and say how much you've influenced them throughout, or say something of that nature, like, man, you don't know how you influenced me in this moment.
That shit.
You've had that shit happen to you?
That shit is real, man.
I've had that happen, bro.
That shit is real.
And that's one thing I feel like people as a human race can't lie about. You can waste oxygen talking about how much you flexing on shit, how much you got with this, that, and the other, how many bitches you fuck, whatever type of shit. But when it comes to somebody actually coming to you and they telling you like, hey, bro, in this moment, you inspired me, influenced me, an I word.
Right.
You know what I mean? To maneuver this way for the better of good, for the better of whatever. And that shit hits you and you're like, man, I mean, it's just as good as $100 Cash App, damn near.
Make you want to do more, don't it?
Make you want to do more.
Yeah, so that's
chasing greatness.
That's that energy I like to keep, man. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, man, but it's hard because the human element doesn't allow our body to keep that type of energy physically, because we want to feel good all the time. We want to be up and like we want to have that, but it's like our body wears out and then we gotta sleep. It's weird that people have to sleep. Oh, you know what I mean? It's weird that people gotta sleep. But then there's some people that prove that you don't gotta sleep because they're on that shit.
Yeah, that meth.
They on that shit, that meth, bro. That meth took over, bro.
Them boys don't sleep, do they?
72-hour binges, bro. 72-hour binges.
Listen, I work hard, but I love to sleep. Goddamn, I love to sleep. I don't get much of it, but when I do, I love it.
Lay around 10 hours.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't do that.
10 hours you can't?
No.
Sleeping is what?
10
Sleeping
hours
is what?
Man, listen.
How long can you lay around in the bed? Pause. Because that might be getting a little too personal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like a working man and what he has to do and feeling. Because I talked about the vacation. And I'm like, okay, after like 4 or 5 days, you know, like I got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So it's like when it comes to sleeping, how does that factor? Like I can't lay in bed no longer than...
I don't listen. I like a good 4 or 5 hours. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'll tell you.
Man,
like
now he's trying to talk tough for the crowd, man, y'all. Man. He 3 beers in and he's trying to talk tough for the crowd.
That's just what it is. Listen, when I leave the house, my family sleep. When I come home, they sleep. It's a whole new day. Sometimes when I go to work, I leave on a Tuesday. I don't get home until a Thursday. That's a winter shift. You know what I mean? And it's full go. My longest shift in the winter, 56 hours. Straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight go, man. I'm built for this shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like to think so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm built for this shit.
And we gonna play that persona until we go.
Hey, look, I'm big body Chevy tough, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some like to say they Ford tough.
Nah, fuck.
Big body Chevy?
Yeah, big body Chevy.
With the 305 or the 350?
I got the 5.7.
Yeah.
The 5.3 now. Yeah.
What's your dream car? If you have a dream car, like I know car? I can't, like I probably could somewhere along the line, somewhere I can afford it. Like if I really whatever. But what is your dream car? Like I want to roll like when I'm flexing. Yeah. I want to be in this.
Listen, I'm flexing right now like a motherfucker. My dream car is a truck outside, man. My wife blessed me with that on some real shit, Michelle. Yeah, yo. Listen, I'm in love with that truck. I ain't never been in love with a vehicle. I done had, no bullshit, I done had probably 150 vehicles. I'm in love with that truck.
150? And only,
yeah,
and no you're bullshit. 42?
No bullshit. Yeah, I used to have
That's a lot per year. That's a lot per year.
Listen, I used to have 5 to 7 cars in my driveway. No bullshit. I used to have so many cars, I had to park them on my dad's place.
When did you start driving?
When I started driving legally?
I said when you start driving.
Probably when I was like 13. Yeah.
Go ahead, talk that shit. You got the floor.
Yeah. Everybody my age, in my age group, they was 13, 14, yeah. Whipping. Yeah. Yeah.
Your bro had that smooth brown Monte Carlo. What was it? Monte Carlo?
My joint?
Was that yours? I thought that was your bro that was in there.
Oh no, my bro, he had the Grand Prix. The maroon joint. He had the maroon. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So yeah, what dream car?
Dream car?
Yeah,
I'm driving it.
And what? Oh,
I don't need nothing else. Only thing I want from this point on,
land.
That's what I want to jump into is the real estate game.
Let's talk about it.
Everybody I know that got them M's started out in real estate.
Yeah.
That's my next one.
Because it's a long grind and it's a big payout. Yeah. It's like playing the lottery a big time and hitting the Powerball, but not that extreme. Not that extreme.
That's my next. That's my next. So next time I come on here, bro, it's got to be a part 2. I want to be polished on mutual funds, stocks, bonds, 457Bs. I want to be polished on a little bit of everything. I want to be able to come on here and speak about that. I want to be able to come on here and speak about the real estate game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How to get these houses and use the Burr effect. You know what I mean? To buy, rehab, refinance, and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to come on here and chop that up. So people.
That sounds like a long time from now, because that's a lot of stuff you got to learn. Yo. Hey, split that last beer so we can finish that and finish up the show. Nope. We got to split it. Oh,
you insisting, huh?
We insisting. We got to split that beer. We're going to drink it, and that's the end of the show.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man.
Yeah, real estate?
Yeah.
I like real estate.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I really want my daughter to jump in that, man, but she want to follow in my footsteps around heavy equipment.
Yeah? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having a trade under your belt, whether it be
that's
a
what
welder.
I said, and I was serious about it, passionate about it.
A welder to a carpenter.
If you're young, skilled labor.
Because you got that under your belt.
Skilled labor. Yeah. You know what I mean? We lacking in that, bro. Everybody want to go with the technology. Technology is cool, man, but you got to build, right?
Yeah. You can't run the wires until after the building's built.
Facts. Yes. But yeah, man.
Tell me anybody else who done told you that.
No,
that's common knowledge. Yeah. You already knew that. Right. I'm already telling you stuff that's already understood.
Horse before the wagon.
But on what podcast to tell you that? Who, you know what I'm saying? Heavy is the crowd.
The crowd is heavy, bro.
Man, listen. You already know this. I'm just reiterating. I'm giving you affirmation. You gotta build the building before you pull the wire. You gotta lay the pipe before you pull the wire. You know what I'm saying? Who brings the material to create the creation? The truck drivers.
Facts.
But you know, the only problem with the CDLs and the truck driving stuff is you got to find your lane. You got to find what you're comfortable with. Some people are willing to work extreme hours, which I feel like, you know, we should all be able to get a sustainable wage at 40 hours a week.
Working extreme hours. I'm telling you, hey, listen, man. You know I used to drive truck too, right? I got a lot of people driving truck. When I got my CDLs back in 01, man, listen. I put a bunch of bros on the game. There's a lot of people out here driving trucks.
How much did it cost then?
Free.
It was free?
It was free for
Well,
me.
I understand it was free
for everybody I told because I put them onto a system at the CAC.
Yeah, you got to hold the bottom here.
Okay. I put them onto a program that they was offering at the CAC, and they was paying. It was like $5,600 at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because when I went, it was 55. You know, it's 85 now.
56
It's like 80. Yeah.
For 4 weeks.
They started. Listen, but sometimes it's 5 weeks because keeping it real, like
what I
one.
did here, bro. I done took the whole.
Oh, you done took the whole thing. Oh.
It would take me to come up in here and tear some shit up.
Heavy as a crowd.
I ain't do all that. I ain't backspin all that.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Here, shit, I
Oh,
hold.
no. You good. Let's take that part off right there.
Mm-hmm.
Take all that off.
Yep.
Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey.
You can't just turn this? Here.
No.
Here, go ahead and keep it rocking. I got it.
So we're experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, so when it comes to a truck driver and with everything that goes on with that, unfortunately, with the intense amount of hours that you have to work, it leads to an unhealthy lifestyle because, we're not able to work out, take care of our diet as we want to.
That's with anything, though.
But it shouldn't be.
I know, but I'm saying that's with anything. You can't write off one profession because you in the seat for too long. Because I know a lot of truck drivers that's out here that built like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be an excuse
and a lot of the people that are built like that aren't built that healthy.
I mean, listen, any profession, you gotta have the mind. You gotta have the mind state too.
Yeah, I know it's hard. Yeah. It's hard to speak the right way about some shit that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to get in politics and God. Like
right,
I get,
right.
But that's a real situation that people don't want to address. That we're like, oh no, suck it up, pull your bootstraps up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Suck it up and do it. No, but that's not the only job. That's just the one that I could point out because I know. Living off of experience. But I'm saying, that's very unhealthy.
No, it is.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to have time in your life to at least go in the gym and be able to walk for an hour on the treadmill or do some squats. Do some leg exercises because, it's proven scientifically through data that people have done statistics on that sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours a day doing call service, whatever you want to call it, is not, messes with your extremities.
Yeah.
So
your
truck drivers
blood
do the same
flow a little
thing.
different when you sitting down.
Right.
I mean, you sit down too long, your legs swell up and everything else.
Right.
I understand that, but any occupation is going to be
You're sacrificing your body.
facts.
Any trade, is it safe to say any trade that you work in, you're going to be at points in your profession, you're going to be sacrificing your body?
Yes. Yeah.
Pat out.
Yep.
For an almighty dollar.
I heard this quote the other day, and it was crazy because that shit hit home with me. They said that a man will sacrifice his health for his wealth. And then once he gains his wealth, he'll sacrifice his wealth just to get his health back. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, that's deep if you think about it, bro. You know what I mean?
America.
Because you work, trying to get the bag.
And then if you're lucky enough to get the bag in the end, you're at the end.
Yourself. Now you're spending all that bag.
Try to take care of yourself.
Trying to take care of yourself. So, I mean, it's, me, I'm cool. I got shit lined up. You know what I mean? If I work myself to death, my people's going to be all right. That's my end goal anyhow, so I don't give a damn. I mean, I care about my life. I love my life.
Yeah.
But I know when I go, the 3 ladies in my life are going to be good.
Yeah.
So it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Pat out.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Back to the space though. I really got to know about this space shit.
Man, I ain't messing with no damn spaceship.
Yeah, space. Man, fuck that.
Told you I ain't leaving this planet, man.
Under no circumstance.
Nah, man.
Like in Fukushima, they was like, yeah, Fukushima. You remember Fukushima? What was a natural disaster that happened in life that really got your attention? I know there were so many of them, but I mean, besides 9/11.
A natural disaster that got my attention.
Hurricanes, wildfires, oil spills, nuclear explosions.
Goddamn Louisiana, man, and how Bush handled that. Katrina, that's what really. Yeah, I could say that. I feel like they did them people down there bad, man. Even them Haitians over there when they had that earthquake, I feel like that. And Puerto Rico for that fact when Trump was in office, you know.
But there's a lot of people that's getting that start foundations to get donations to gather money to help those people out. And
you know what? When you donate to a foundation or any cause, like, you know, you should ask them what's the percentage of my donation going to the cause itself? Because I understand that they pay for advertising and all that type of shit, but you'd be surprised how much of that money, how much of your donation, what percentage of that goes to the actual cause.
Right.
And it's something like 10%.
Right.
You know,
it's not much. It's less than half.
Like 10%.
Like you said.
You know what I mean? You donate $100, $10 actually goes towards the cause. Like, you just see the sad puppies starving, skinny. They've been beaten and all that
for
shit.
15 cents a day.
Yeah, call them and ask them. Because, you know what I mean? One night I was going to
donate. So out of that 15 cents, only 3 cents is going to it.
Yeah, man. Call them and ask them. Just ask them. They'll tell you. They have to tell you.
So they can give out a bag of rice that was donated to them.
Just ask them. Like, what's the percentage? What's the percentage of what I'm donating? How much is that going to the actual cause?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you. And the number is super, super low. Like, I understand, man, that, you know, there's you know, costs with advertising and all that, but then at the same time, look up how much their CEO makes and all that other shit. You know what I mean?
So like if D. Manuel's, you know, is giving you love all the same.
Who?
I don't know, D. Manuel. People name themselves different. You know what I'm saying? You see the chats full of, you know what I'm saying, people still watching too. And I want to thank y'all for still, you know, rolling with me for all this time. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, viewers here and people's in the chat. Yeah, so do you know what it really tells overall? Because the thing about it is people enjoy how I interact with people. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to be able to see the side of you that isn't having to be necessarily so serious, but we're still about serious topics. You know what I'm saying? People enjoy that.
Yeah,
people enjoy
that's real.
a platform where people can be like, hey, like he's being himself. Like they're sitting there having a drink, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, it ain't Joe Rogan. It ain't all the major ones, but it's a build now.
It will be, huh?
It will be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it will be. It will be. Who you know? Like I said before the pod started, who would have thought when we had first met and we were playing Hilldale on Oregon Ave,
right,
we would be in this moment, with the opportunity to speak to the world, because I have subscribers in Egypt. I have subscribers in California.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's real.
Yeah. You don't have to, like, you can't, it's hard not to reflect on the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But people see us.
No doubt.
So if we can do something right, we're gonna do it right. Yeah. I don't know. I want to go to space. Straight up.
I just want to ask why. That's all, man. Just one.
Because I'm not questioning what they've taught us in school. Because a lot of what they taught us in school, and you know, you've indirectly, I feel, agreed, subtly, through mannerisms with my agreeance and like, yeah, the doctrine, we're indoctrinated with a propaganda in school, in public schools, yeah, even in private schools too, that aren't the useful tools that we need in real life. They teach us to be employers or employees instead of employers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Talk some knowledge. Speak some good stuff.
I really ain't got too much to speak about on that, but like I'm saying, like you said, employees instead of employers. You know what I mean? That's real. Like they fucked me up when they took home ec out of.
But we always heard that cliche saying, "Too many chiefs, not enough Indians."
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere there's a fine balance of like we need Indians, we need chiefs, but of course, I feel like over time, the propaganda that they taught us but which has changed over time, isn't teaching us the necessary tools that we need for real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boss situations. But go ahead.
Man. No, that's a fact. I wholeheartedly agree with you, brother. I do. No argument there.
Yeah, man. This is wild. I'm drinking a beer. We're here on Heavy is the Crowd.
Crowd is heavy. Heavy is the crowd. Hey, yo.
Part 2. You already know. And it's a beautiful thing when we get caught in conversations and I'm able to say like, hey, you know, they say it. I ain't got to say it.
Yeah.
They say it part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's more content to be displayed to the public. If you're here this far, I really need you to share this. Because this is for the greater build.
Yeah, and if you on here and you see me, if we Facebook friends or whatever, man, share it, put it out there, you know. Not only is it helping my small business, it's helping my man too. So Heavy is the Crowd. Share it, subscribe, do what you do. You know what to do.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
In closing, one last thing. One last thing, and then I'll ask you for some closing words. Gas prices. What can you remember about gas prices? When you first started driving, how much was gas per gallon?
95 cents. 95 cents. I thought that shit was too high when I hit 99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember going, I'm telling you, I had the little moped, little scooter joint, 50 cents.
You didn't have no scooter. I was the one with the scooter. Stop playing. I had a moped.
Yeah,
but I had a scooter. But I kept it clean though.
Yeah, I had the scooter, man. 50 cents, fill it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ride all day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a few of us up on that hilltop that was rolling around with, you know what I'm saying, on 2 wheels.
Yeah, man. Yup. Used to fill it up, 50 cents, ride all day, man. All over the place. No endorsement, no license, just go. You
Just
know what
go.
I mean? It was a good time back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was.
Skate land.
Oh.
Would you
The bowling. Remember the lock-ins at the bowling alley? Huh?
Yo, those was everything. That was part of life.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's a whole nother half an hour segment, bro.
fact.
Like, you just open up a whole other door that could be part of part 2. You know what I'm saying? The
We gotta come
lock-ins.
with a part 2, bro, for real.
You know what I'm saying? We'll show the progression, we'll show the progress, we'll show the production.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Dude, them lock-ins was everything.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. There was a lot of shit going on. We was young, little jits too, man. There was a lot of shit going on. We was young, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of stuff going on. But, of course, I hate to sound old, but these kids don't know how to act, so I don't know if they would be able to handle that.
Yeah,
Because there was no social media then.
I know.
And it was different. And it's like, I'm trying to get stories out of y'all about times before social media. Cause
I
we're
can't even give you that, man. My mama might still give me a whoop whoop. The shit I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Still might get that whoop whoop, man. You know?
Yeah, man. But there's like So many wild days and nights. Hilltop, cross the hill, downtown, uptown. You know what I'm saying? Across the way.
Yes, sir.
Man, as an individual, I had to scrape, scratch, and crawl to get to this point, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so appreciative that, you know, I've gained your respect enough for you to give me a chance to come on my platform and
no doubt, bro.
and talk.
That goes
talk
without
that
saying,
shit.
man. That goes without saying.
And you know, next time we'll get a little more in depth with just life in general. You know, I think we covered enough topics, and it's a beautiful thing. I say it every time.
No doubt.
You know,
No doubt. Hopefully, when I come back, man, I'll be a little more polished in the shit. I want to, the real estate game. And
yeah, but it's good to see you raw, unadulterated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we all got to break the mold somehow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this
Right.
can open up new avenues for you and your business and what you got going on to help spread light. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, in closing, man, as an 80s baby, you know what I'm saying, 70s baby, 80s baby, whatever. You know, there's not too many people, like, I say that in confidence because the 80s baby, because I was born in January. So there's not too many, when I say 80s baby and you're like, oh, you're 42, I'm like, well, you couldn't have been born before me because I was born on the 10th and there's only 9 days before that. So I take the chance every time when I say that confidently, like, okay, like 80s baby, but you're 80s baby. So, but I say it because I'm like one of the first babies born in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me special. That makes me unique. That makes me the unicorn. And, you know what I'm saying? My mama named me this for a reason. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my little brother. Shout out to my older brother. Shout out to my fam. You know what I'm saying? People who call me family. Because I think there's a difference between fam and family. You know what I'm saying? People use fam a lot looser than they do family. But a lot of people say fam, but they really do mean family. Having to take the time out in life to have to decipher that is a whole nother conversation in itself that you need psychology majors in here for. But so can you give them in closing here, give them one more cheers. One more cheers, brother.
I drink from the big cup.
Yeah, man. In closing, man, can you give them a minute or two, whether it be youth, the elders, whomever may be watching, listening, will hear this, that we cut out clips for. Give them some positive speaking. Give them something they can grow on, something they can live by. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you be like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Because Rufus used to do that, boy.
Listen, this is what I can tell them, man.
Okay, speak. You gotta get up into the mic.
And it's real short and sweet. Ain't nothing special about it. It's real short and sweet. Ain't no better time than now. You know what I mean? No matter what you trying to do, don't pussyfoot around. Ain't no better time than now. If you ain't got the money, find it. You know what I mean? If you don't have the backing, find it. Start it. The shit'll come. You know what I mean? It'll come. So ain't no better time than now. Don't wait around because time wait on no man, no woman, no child. Do it. You know what I mean? If you fail, that's not a failure. You know what I'm saying? It's a lesson. You know what I mean? So just learn from it, grow from it, and go. No better time than now. That's what I can tell them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The world ain't getting no better, but ain't no better time to live than right now.
Facts.
So,
That's 100.
We gonna have more exclusive content where we, go beneath the surface of things and talk a lot more about everything that's going on. I got this man to take time out of his busy schedule to sit down with me for a couple hours and break bread. And I'm ever so grateful. Ever so grateful. To all the people that I may have upset along this travel, sorry. I apologize. I did everything that was in. I did everything that my heart felt that was right. You know what I'm saying? To get to where I'm at right now. We're working on it. We're trying to grow as men. I have nothing but, stand-up people on my show. We don't do nothing but stand-up shit. You know what I'm saying?
10 toes down.
I don't talk tough. I do tough stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't know where else to take it, man, because the real shit is like I want to chop it up with you after the pod because it's like real shit. But we done took too much time. It's already late. Hey, yo, it's your main man Most Blind and Eugene Walker of Walker Hauling LLC. You got to work to eat and hustle to live.